I'm just having a great time reading chat right now. I have not streamed in a long time. Hold on, let me turn this off. Can you guys actually see me? Oh my goodness, look, we got that new VTuber, we got the pen tracking. Oh, I love the pen tracking. It's so cool. Oh my goodness. Hello everybody. I have not streamed in a long time. I think my last freaking I don't know what art stream was like 8 months ago. I'm not a streamer. Don't expect the stream to be good, guys. I do not. I am a YouTuber, not a streamer. I do not stream ever. Hello everybody. So yeah, I am working on my comic right now. I thought it would just be a silly little idea to stream it, see if we can grind out some comic pages on streams. As you can see, I finished a couple pages. I finished this page yesterday. It is a Minecraft comic. That's why it looks all Minecrafty. I was trying to figure out, this is my first time drawing like Minecraft themed backgrounds. I was still like figuring out the style for like how I wanted the backgrounds to go in this comic. And I think I like this style. I like how it looks here. It's still like Minecrafty, but it's still like a little bit artsy as well. I don't know. For the longest time I didn't know how to draw this comic. I was procrastinating on it for a while. Originally, I was gonna use like Minecraft screenshots as like the backgrounds for the comic, but it did not look good. I'm gonna be completely honest, it did not look good. So I just bit the bullet, and I'm gonna draw all the backgrounds by hand now. So yeah. And if you know any artists, guys, we hate drawing backgrounds. All my buddies hate drawing backgrounds, and no one likes drawing backgrounds. That's probably why I've been procrastinating this. But yeah, I've been working on a comic recently. I think in the description of this live stream you can read the prologue to it. I released the prologue like yesterday. And now, as you can see, we've got all these pages to do. Oh my goodness. This is just meant to be the first chapter. I think usually, like, I don't know, I think chapters of comics are usually like 20 pages. This one's 34, because I hate myself. So we're gonna be drawing 30 pages of the comic. I have done a couple so far. I've done these two. These are the two first pages where our main character joins the Minecraft server. Doesn't this look cool? Doesn't it look so crazy? I like drawing these pages because there was no backgrounds. The background is literally just like blue and black. Like there's nothing here. And then when I got to these pages, see, I slowed down just a little bit because I actually I had to lock in. I had to lock in to draw the backgrounds. Oh my goodness. Okay. I do not know. See, the reason I don't stream is because I don't like drawing in front of people. I feel like when I'm drawing in front of people, my drawing skills, like, they suck. Like, I can't draw anymore. And that's how I'm feeling right now. But we're gonna power through it. Are you making a comic book? I am making a comic book. I guess it's more like a webtoon. I don't think it's gonna be printed. I guess people are just like meant to read it online. Like, if you pull up the link in the description, you can read like this. It's like a vertical scroll format, I guess. It's a mix, okay? I'm drawing it like in a comic spread format, but when you actually read it, you're gonna have to like scroll to read it. But you know what? That's how I consume all my web comics, though. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't actually like the webtoon format. Like, you know how there's like two kind of comic formats? There's like the comic one like this, where it's like everything's in like pages, and then there's the webtoon format where like it's like one panel and you scroll and there's another panel. I prefer this format. I prefer this comic format. So that's why we're drawing this comic in like this kind of cool comic format. Okay, let me actually pull up chat. This is also why I don't like streaming, because I have to read chat, and when I'm reading chat, I am not drawing. So okay, let me actually. I'm also like definitely dyslexic as fuck, so give me a second to like actually read. What do you guys? Do you have a Discord? I do have a Discord. The link is in the description of this. At least I hope the link is in the description of this live stream. Let me check. Yes, it is. Okay, hopefully that link works. If you want to join the Discord, you can click the link in the description. That's a really cool place if you like have any fan art you want to send me, because that's how I like check all of it. Like, hold on, let me bring up the Discord. Boop, 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 boop. Look, people have been putting some crazy cool fan art in here. I like this one. This one was freaking sick. Oh my goodness, so much cool fan art. That's how I see all of it. But yeah. I don't know. I don't actually know how active the Discord is. I think it's dead. I'm gonna be completely honest. I might need to update it. It looks so ugly. I see all these Discord servers that like look really cool. Mine doesn't. I'll need to update it at some point probably. Maybe when I get around to it. You'll send your amazing drawing. Okay, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'd love to see it. Okay, let's see here. I cleaned up the storyboard just a bit, but I don't know if it's ready for line art. I think this panel's probably ready for line art, but oh, the other ones are rough. You know what? How about we start with I think I'm just gonna fully finish this panel so it looks good, and then I'll move on to the other ones. So what we have to do is just turn all of that down a bit, and I think this is how I've been making my comic panels, if I can remember how to do it. I think Clip Studio just has like a instant freaking comic thing like that. And then if I go to this, I think. Watch this, guys. Boom. Boom. It's like magic. Bam. Comic instantly done. I love Clip Studio. I'm still like really new to Clip Studio. I have been a Photoshop user for a long time, so I'm still getting the hang of this program. There are so many things I still don't know how to do, but I am working my way through it. Like, actually, how do these work? I think this is meant to make a folder. It does. See, isn't that interesting? Oh my goodness. So let's just... Can I make a folder within a folder? Does that work? Oh my god. It does. Okay, that's cool. That's handy. That's handy. Let's just name this panel 2. I don't know. There's a very backwards way of doing it. I'm starting with panel 2 instead of panel 1, but the first panel is a background. I don't want to draw a background. So we go straight onto the character. We go straight onto the line art. One thing with comics is I am like totally a perfectionist when I'm drawing, so it takes me a long time. But I think you can't be a perfectionist when you're drawing comics. You just have to like finish the freaking drawings, even if it doesn't look perfect. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. Like this sketch isn't perfect. Like but it's good enough. It's good enough that I can do line art, right? So that's what we're gonna try and do. That's what we're gonna try and do. While also reading chat at the same time. It's someone's birthday. I see everyone saying happy birthday. Hold on, let me scroll up. Whose birthday is it? Who must I wish a happy birthday? There's too many messages. Whose birthday is it? Hotel Laughter. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Hotel Laughter. What a great username. Oh my goodness. You love making comics? Oh my god, me too. Actually, no, I hate making comics. This has been a pain. This has been stressful. Making comics is stressful. I see Monitor Comics in chat. Oh my god. Hi, Monitor. If you want your art to bleed, you can put the layer above frame 1 and then erase the borders or make a color mask. I will probably do that. I definitely have some... What do you call it? What do you call it when, like, the art pops out of the frame? I feel a panel break. I think I learned that term from Monitor. I definitely have some panel breaks in here. Let's see if we can find some. So as you can see, I've already set up like a Clip Studio file with all of the storyboards. So I can just go to any single one of these pages. Like, look, here's a panel break. Like this poof goes out of the freaking frame. Isn't that a crazy panel break? I'm sure there's some cooler pages in here. Hold on, let's see. Let's take a look-see. I guess this is totally like spoilers because these parts of the comic haven't been made yet. But yeah, dude, storyboarding, I don't know what part of the comic process is meant to take the longest, but storyboarding this took so long. I think it's just because I tried to make the storyboards really clean. Like some of these are already like all of these panels down here, they're like ready for line art. They're essentially just cleaned up sketches. So I think because I've been storyboarding so clean, it's just taken so long. That's why I've been procrastinating on this comic, because I could not finish the storyboard for the life of me. It did not help that the first chapter had to be 34 pages. I did not want it to be that long, but like to get the first chapter, like to start and end it where I wanted it to, it had to be that long. Like I probably couldn't cut it down any further. But yeah, what are you guys saying in chat? You're an artist too, making comics? Oh my god, we love comics. We love comics. My freaking YouTube channel has been very comic focused lately. I've been doing a lot of comic videos, and I've got some more in the works. Some more 10 artists make a comic without communicating, if you will. Are Toxicoids here? Spoilers, guys. Yes, okay. If you're watching the stream where I make the comic, just you're gonna get spoiled, guys. If that's probably gonna happen. I'm gonna be completely honest. But yeah, I'll try my best not to spoil too much of the comic, but you know, you might get a glimpse of a spoiler or two. Nice comic. Well, not much of it has been finished. I do like. I had to for a while to figure out the kind of art style I wanted to go for the comic. Like, let me pull up the. Got it right here. This is the cover of it, and this is the first time I drew like the background style. Like, I had no idea how to draw Minecraft backgrounds, but I figured it out. Actually, I think I have the background for that, like in its own image. Let me see if I can find that. I think I found it. Like, this is the background. It's really messy, but this is kind of it's mostly like covered up by the character in the cover, so it didn't need to be perfect. But this was just like the kind of style I was thinking of going. Like, drawing backgrounds takes a long time, but I tried to make a style where it's like kind of fast, because it's essentially just like some really basic cube shaped line art. And then if you look at the textures are so basic. It's just I'm straight up just using the lasso fill tool and just making a couple squares, and that's the textures. That's the textures done. And I think it looks good. I think it's good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough. It looks cool. It looks cool. It looks cool. It looks good. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. It's better than what it would look like if I just like drew a bad or like used Minecraft screenshots as the background. This looks better than the actual Minecraft manga. There's a Minecraft manga? Oh my goodness. Maybe I have to read that for inspiration for my comic. I could have gone the route of like drawing all the characters like freaking like cube people like this, like actual Minecraft people. But I didn't want to do that. This entire comic essentially, what if Minecraft was an anime? So all the guys look like anime people, because I love that style. That's my favorite kind of style, is anime. I might be a weeb, guys. Spoilers. Sword Art Online, but if it was good, exactly. That's exactly what we're going for. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna use some vector line art. Have you guys ever used vector line art? I think that's the play here to make it go faster. Because the one upside to vector line art, in my opinion, is the smart eraser. So what that does is you can do this. Like, let's say I wanted to draw this hair strand here, and I can do it really fast by just like doing that and going over all my lines, and then I can select the vector eraser and then just boop 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 boop, done, boom. I'm gonna be honest, it's not as good as Toon Boom though. I've been using Toon Boom. That's what I do all my animation in. Toon Boom has got the best freaking vector line art tools like in any program ever. Clip Studio is like a close second. But God, sometimes man, I miss Toon Boom. I miss working in Toon Boom. I don't do it anymore because I don't animate anymore. I'm too busy like making YouTube videos. I don't know. Maybe I could freaking make a video about animating. I don't know. I feel like animation just takes so long. I don't know what video I could possibly do on it. Unless I was like talking about it. I could talk about animation. I could rant about animation for a bit, maybe. I don't know. It's not my style of content though. There's like the entertainment based art YouTubers, which is what I consider I'm in, and then there's like the tutorial based art YouTubers, which I haven't done a tutorial in so long. Like, if you go back to my last tutorial, it was for like 2 years ago, is when I made a tutorial. I've completely fallen out of that category of like YouTuber. What are you guys yapping about in chat? Let me see if I can read. Can you draw me as a dragon? Of course. I'm already like a little dragon axolotl ink thing. So yeah, absolutely, go for it. It would be on brand. I wonder if I can, hold on. Let me see if I can do something. Does that work? No, it didn't work. Fuck. I'm trying to mod monitor in the chat so I can actually see his messages. But fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to do YouTube, guys. I don't know the commands. Maybe I just right click on him. Put user in timeout, like in timeout monitor. No, okay, there. Okay, boom. I think monitor is a mod now, so I'll be able to actually read his messages. The animation to comic pipeline is real. You'll need to jump to manga. I think the animation comic pipeline, they're pretty. Are they similar? You both start with storyboards and then sketch and then line art and then color and then rendering. I guess it's similar. I think comics is just animation but slightly faster because like and if this was animation, this panel would be like 50 drawings because like he'd have to like actually move and stuff. But with a comic, you can get away with just drawing a character once. That was the only like tedious thing about animation is you would have to draw the exact same pose essentially like a million times. Like it was not funny. Like the copy and paste tool was my godsend, like savior when animating because the sheer amount of frames that just look like the exact same drawing, just like it's like with like someone's hand ever so slightly in like a different place, or the other face just turns just a little bit like every frame. Like you have to draw the same thing over and over again. It was a bit tedious. But in the end, it always looks cool. That's why everyone wants to like make animations, make like shows and stuff, because they always look so cool. Comics are faster. Comics, they should be. It should be faster. It's faster. It took me, for context, it took me and like a group of people like a whole year to make like a couple minutes of animation. Like animation is slow. That's why like I'm a big fan of all the indie animation stuff, like Hazbin Hotel, Amazing Digital Circus, Lackadaisy, all that. And all those shows, they come out like one episode every like 3 months. And that's completely understandable. Like if you know the pipeline of how long it takes to animate, it's a miracle that we're even getting those episodes every 3 months. Like, oh my goodness. I don't know how they do it. Have you set up a comic panel? In Clip Studio, I'm no expert. Don't trust a word I say, but in in Clip Studio, there's these little things down here. I don't like this symbol. You can create a frame and you can cut the frame to turn it into panels. So this all these three panels is essentially just one big square that I've cut into three. And then Clip Studio automatically like turns them into folders kind of, so I can just like draw on them. It's very intuitive. The only thing is if you want it to be like if you want weird panels, like panels that are like triangles or panels that like break like the norm or your characters like burst out of your panels, that's a bit harder to do. Clip Studio doesn't really have any default features to make that, but you'll have to find workarounds. Like if you just draw with another layer on top of the panel. But you know, I mean most if you look at the storyboards, like most of the panels are just squares, right? So it should be easy. I think there's a couple in there which they are like panel breaks, which I'll have to figure out like how to do efficiently. I think an animation would be a cool comic, Monitor says. Yeah, I did. If you guys seen, I posted an animation on my channel a while back. I was thinking of like maybe turning it into a comic. But the thing with comics is you can really only make one at a time, and I have so many freaking ideas for like stories I want to do. So I could have done that, but I also really wanted to like make a comic about Minecraft. I'm so sorry, guys. You could have had a cool comic about witches and ghouls and stuff, but I'm making the Minecraft comic because I think that's fun and silly, and I want to draw Minecraft. But no, this comic is I've been working on it for like ages and concepting it. It's just a stupid comic about Minecraft, but I really like it. I really like the characters and the story, so we're gonna have fun with it. I think that's the most important thing. I'm gonna have fun actually drawing this comic. And that'll make it go by just a little bit easier. I reckon, I think. I love drawing my OCs. You probably know that I don't like ever do fan art of anything. I am only like the OC drawer kind of artist. Like if you look at my Instagram where I post all my art, I don't think I've made fan art of anything in a long time. That's probably why I have no followers on Instagram. I hear that like if you want to just post your art and gain a following, you need to make fan art because like then people can like recognize the character, and it'll be easier for those posts to like get views and stuff. But I don't do that, so I don't get people seeing my art on Instagram. If you look at my Instagram, my freaking art has like 5 likes each. Like, but that's fine. I think YouTube is like the one social media where I actually want to like grow on, and then Instagram is just literally just a place to catalog my art. Like, I don't need people to follow it. I don't need a billion followers on Instagram. It's just there. If people want to see what I've been drawing, they can just go and look. But what sucks though is like, I think images on Instagram are like they're not high quality. They're like a little pixelated. So I don't know. Maybe I need to find a better place to post my art. But then like Twitter or X, like that's not. I don't know about Twitter or X for posting art, because like it's more of a text platform. Like all the posts are like text and stuff. It's just not easy to see. Like if you want to go to someone's Twitter and see all their art, like what you do is you click the media tab, but then that's like it shows all of the images they've ever posted, not just their art. So it's just not good for cataloging art. That's what I want. I just want a place to catalog my art so it doesn't just, you know, disappear forever, never to be seen again. Okara, I'm using Blue Sky, right? I don't post on it, but I look at it. Blue Sky is sort of like Kara. It's sort of like Twitter. There's a lot of Twitter clones. Blue Sky is the one I'm using, just because it's like more like anti-AI than Twitter, which I like. That means if a freaking social media is like anti-AI, that's where all the artists flock to. So there's heaps and heaps of like cool artists on Blue Sky. So I look at it. I have a profile. I don't post on it, but that's why I see like a couple of my artist friends post and stuff. And then I think I just use Instagram to look at memes. I don't look at much art on Instagram. I'm gonna be completely honest. Oh my god, guys, I'm so slow at drawing when I stream. Whenever I'm talking, I forget to draw. Oh my god. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to, like, after stream, I'm gonna have to keep working on this just so I can, like, actually grind out some of it. Because I can, look, I'm doing it right now. I can't talk and draw at the same time. I'm not that good. I don't have that much brain power. Like, it's either all of my brain power goes to talking or it goes to drawing. I can't do both. Oh my goodness. Or I have to read. I have to read as well. Guys, I've dropped out of freaking high school. I don't know how to read. DeviantArt is good. You can turn things off to get rid of AI posts. I do like that. I like when a social media has like a filter for AI posts. Fucking Pinterest needs to get on that. Oh my god, I can't go on Pinterest anymore without seeing freaking just AI art. Oh my god. That's why I like the freaking thing I'm using to post my comic. It's called Global Comics. It's got AI filters, which I like. Like when you post your comic, you have to tell them if any AI was used, so people can filter it out if they don't like AI, which I think is cool. It's a cool place. I mean, everyone like posts their comic on like webtoons and stuff, but the thing about webtoons is it lowers your image quality. Like the images on webtoons are like 700 pixels wide. Like they are not like, right, for reference, look at this. This canvas I'm working on is 4,000 by 7,000 pixels. Imagine that turned into like a 700 pixel image. I don't want to post on webtoon because it just blurs the crap out of these high quality pages. So I found a cool place where it actually keeps some of the detail, which I think is cool. "90% yapping, 10% comics." That's exactly what the streams are. I don't know. I think it's a skill to like talk and draw at the same time. A skill that I am not good at, but we'll learn. We'll learn. Look, I mean, what have we been streaming for like 20 minutes? I've got like 3 lines down. Oh, it's not gonna. We're not. I don't think we're gonna finish this panel or this page in today's stream. I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. But who's really here for that? We're just here to yap and to chill. That's what the streams are for. I hope you guys are drawing along. That's what I do when I watch art streams. I just use them as like something to put in the background while I also draw. Comic Fury? I haven't heard of that. There's actually so many comic sites. I do not have enough information to know which ones are good or not. We might not even finish the panel. Ah, no, we can finish the panel. We can finish. That's totally doable, right? I just have to lock in, which I'm not. I'm not locked in at all in the slightest. See, I can lock in and then just shut up. Like this can be a silent stream when I lock in. But that's cringe. That's cringe. I don't want to lock in. This is meant to be chill. Oh god. See, this is why I miss Toon Boom. In Toon Boom, you could just draw one line, and even if it was the worst line you've ever drawn, you can like edit it in such a good way just to make it like good. Like this, like freaking Clip Studio's editing thing. Like, what is this? What am I meant to do with this? I can't like. There's too many points to manipulate it to look good. Like, look at how squiggly that looks. I can't manipulate those points. I miss Toon Boom, man. Where are all my Toon Boom lovers? I don't know, do any of you guys animate? I know a lot of you guys are artists, right? Because, I mean, we're in the artist YouTube channel right now, but I don't know. Anyone animate? Anyone animate here? What do you use? Do you use Toon Boom? Toon Boom's good. I think there's heaps of things for animation. I think Clip is what I see the most, because it's like a free one. I think it might even be on, like, mobile. I see some... I don't know what it is, but there's like some old Nintendo app that people use to animate. And I see a bunch of them on like Instagram Reels. People are just using this freaking really old app to animate, which is crazy. That's crazy to me. But I guess you don't really need a lot of features to animate good. You kind of just need a new frame and drawing tools, and that's it. Like, you can make animations with just that. You have to animate in Procreate? Oh, Procreate has animation. Didn't Procreate come out with like their own, like a different app? Like Procreate Dreams, wasn't it? Am I making that up? Am I gaslighting myself? I'm pretty sure Procreate made an entire app for animating. But I don't know. I couldn't imagine animating on... What's my Victor Racer working? I couldn't imagine animating on like mobile, because... when I was animating in Toon Boom, like, keyboard shortcuts were my lifesaver. And, like, you know, hitting all the keys on my keyboard to do things, like, quicker. But you don't have that in, like, on the iPad. I guess you can use your fingers, like, double tap, triple tap. But that's about it. That's, like, 2 keyboard shortcuts. I need, like, 50 when I work. I'm using keyboard shortcuts right now. I'm clicking E, B every second. I click L whenever I want to do that. I click Control T to move things around, Control D to freaking deselect things. Like, the sheer amount of shortcuts I use every millisecond while drawing is insane. But it's good. It might not seem like it, but it speeds up the workflow just a little bit. Instead of, like, having to manually, like, go over here, find the tool I'm looking for, like the lasso tool, and then do that, and then find wherever the freaking transform tool is. I'm not doing that, man. That's too much work when I could just hit a button on my keyboard without looking. Like, I got muscle memory. Okay, I might have lied. I might need to look sometimes. I'm not that good. You guys touch type? That's the thing with, like, I'm pretty sure that's the thing where you can type without looking at your keyboard. I can't do that. I'm not that. I don't know where all the keys are. Man, I'm not that good. Oh my god, is that freaking David in the chat right now? Let me mod you, David, so I can freaking your messages. David is also a freaking comic artist right here. We got so many comic artists in the chat right now. It's so crazy. Okay. I always guess how to draw ears correctly. I still don't know. I think I've come up with a way to draw them, and it's kind of like that. It's better than how I used to draw ears. Was I would just like draw a freaking squiggle like that, and that looks like terrible, right? Because the ear is so complicated, like you don't know how to do it. But what I do now is I kind of do like 2 swells. I do the first swell, it starts at the base and it goes up to like the middle, and I do a second swell like that, and that's how I draw ears. I don't know if that's right. I think it's like kind of right. It's good enough where you can look at that and you're like, that's an ear. Because ears look so weird. Like, they're the weirdest fucking shape on the human body. So they're hard to draw. But whenever I watch... Do you guys, like... whenever you watch anime, like you pause it all the time to see how things are drawn. That's what I do whenever I see a freaking like well-drawn ear. I like pause. I was watching Dan to Dan the other day, and someone was like doing a side profile, and I paused it. I was like, that is a well-drawn ear. I need to remember how to draw ears like that. Because that's how I learned to draw. I just look at freaking anime screenshots. They're drawn well. They're drawn well a lot of the time. Is this line art too thick, you reckon? I guess I can check by just like zooming out. It's a close-up. I reckon if it's a close-up, like, the line art can be a little bit thick. Right. And it's vector line art, so I can change the thickness whenever I want. You don't use keyboard shortcuts, David? That's foul. That's actually a sin against art that you don't use keyboard shortcuts. This guy. David already draws incredibly like speedy, I know. So if he ever learns keyboard shortcuts, he will be the fastest artist in the West. Like, trust me. That's why you gotta, David. You gotta learn the keyboard shortcuts. You can be speedy. Unlike me, who is drawing very slow right now because I'm streaming. Trust me, guys. If I like wasn't streaming right now, I'd be so fast. I'd be so quick. I'd be absolutely speedy. But not right now. Not right now. Or like half my brain power is going to. Actually, no. Like 75% of my brain power is going to speaking right now. The other. What? Wait. What's the opposite of 75? Is it 15%? 80? No, 25. The other 25%. I know math. The other 25% is going to drawing, and that's all we get. You don't use keyboard shortcuts, monitor? Oh my god, guys, please, my friends, my brethren, you have to use keyboard shortcuts. That it is the must. It is a must for drawing. Oh my god. I think this is just because I was in animation school and it was like, what do you call it? It was like dialed into us that you have to use keyboard shortcuts to animate, otherwise you would just not finish. Like, you have to be fast. That was like the one thing with animating. If you're not efficient, you just won't finish, because you have to draw like a billion drawings just to finish a second of animation. So you have to figure out ways to be like efficient, and using keyboard shortcuts was just one of those ways. Oh, somebody donated? We got the little freaking notification. I didn't even know if the notification would work, honestly. Okay, let's see. Hi Sky, discovered you through multiple artists versus one canvas video. Yo, okay, that was a fun video. That video, I think it was called 8 artists versus 1 canvas. When I first posted it, it flopped. Like, it was at 1,000 views for like a couple months, and then just randomly out of nowhere it blew up, and now it's got like, I can actually check. I can actually show you guys how many views it has. Let's see. Sometimes YouTube is so weird in the fact that it just doesn't know when a video is gonna blow up or not. Like, if I go to, I think it's one of my most popular videos now. Yeah, this one. It's at 1 million freaking views. When I posted this, for like 5 months, just no views. It had like 5,000 views or 4,000 views. And then randomly, a year later, fucking people actually saw it. Which is crazy. Because when I posted it, I really liked that video. I spent so long editing it. Mainly because like, if you look at it, there's captions in the video. And I did all of that by hand. I didn't use any freaking like auto caption feature at all, because they suck, because they just spell things wrong and they don't do the animations for you. So I hand captioned it, but oh my god, it was a lot of editing, but it paid off. In the end. It paid off. Oh my goodness. How exactly do you animate? I use Toon Boom for basically everything. Actually no, I think I used 3 programs technically for animation. I used Photoshop for storyboarding, which storyboarding it's essentially the exact same like storyboarding process as this. You just draw an image, a single image of like where you want the composition to be. Like this, for example, this could be a storyboard. Like, the character is there in the middle of the frame and they're walking. That's all you need for a storyboard. It's just direction. And then you go into Toon Boom and you actually like draw them like really well and you animate them and everything. And then you go into After Effects, which is the final thing where you make it like actually look pretty. That's where you add like the rim lights and the glows and the lighting and the backgrounds and the camera movements. Oh my god, I have to learn After Effects when animating, and that's cool because I like After Effects. After Effects is cool. I used After Effects to make the intro for the 10 artists, 1 comic video. Like, 10 artists make a comic without communicating. I'm forgetting the titles of my own videos. But I used After Effects to animate the intros for those videos. Because if you go back and look at them, the intros for those videos, they're pretty cool. They're inspired by freaking... I can you know what am I doing? I'll just show you guys. Freaking... Hopefully you guys have seen the video, guys. You're here. You should watch my new video about comics. But we have to watch the ad first. Okay, while we wait for the ad, I'm gonna mod more people I recognize in chat. We've got Adrotic and Light of the Deep here. Hello guys, what's up? What's up? I'm gonna mod you so I can see your messages. The pain of manual captioning. Adrotic knows what I'm talking about. Yep. Never again am I manually captioning a video. Okay, look. This intro right here where all these things move and all these characters come up and they've got like cool lighting and shadows and everything. I use After Effects to make it. Which is fun. After Effects, it's cool for adding like all those effects and stuff. Like Premiere is what I usually use for editing. But Premiere has some like, just a couple drawbacks compared to After Effects. After Effects is really good for like really dense shots with lots of effects and stuff. But it's bad for long videos. Well, Premiere is like the opposite. Premiere is really good for editing long videos, but it doesn't have as much options as After Effects for like compositing and stuff. Most cool intro ever, bro. I saw that and I was so shocked. Thank you. It took a long time to make, which I think it paid off. I'm spending a lot more time making things like UI and intros and animations for videos now. Like, if you see, even on my last video, I animated a segment for the sponsorship, which I thought was really funny. Like, I'm learning so many programs now. Let me pull it up. We're not, guys, this is not a drawing stream anymore. This is just fucking talking about YouTube stuff, because I need something to rant about. But, I was, for the sponsorship segment, because my last video was sponsored, it's Milanote. The sponsorship's right here. I was sponsored by Milanote, and they asked me to showcase how you can like work with multiple people on Milanote. So to do that, I just got me and my friends to just mess around on a Milanote board together, and I just animated all of them like in freaking Storyboard Pro is the program I used. Storyboard Pro is it's a program meant for storyboarding. But I used it to just draw all these guys and animate. Because usually, like, if you wanted to do something like this, like have a drawing, like move around and stuff, what you'd usually want to do is draw it in like a drawing program like Clip Studio and then export it over to Premiere to move it around. So it's like 2 programs. But Storyboard Pro, it's both of those things in one. You can draw in Storyboard Pro, and you can also keyframe in Storyboard Pro. So all of the movements and the drawings are both made in one program. And I think that's cool. And I think if anyone wants to do storytime animation, guys, you got to use Storyboard Pro. Trust me, it's good. It's a great program for like just doing all of it in one thing instead of having to export over to a bunch of different programs for different parts of the video. So I don't know. I reckon I'm gonna do more stuff like that in the future. Just use Storyboard Pro just to put some more animated segments in. I think it's fun. I like a good animated segment or 2 in a video. Maybe one day I'll actually do a fully animated video. God, I don't know. I think that would be the hardest thing I've ever done if I do a fully like animatic video. Like, do you guys ever watch like Dan Plan or anything? That's like what I'm thinking. Like, Dan Plan was a fun channel that used to do fully animated videos, but they weren't like a storytime animation channel. They were more like a collaborative channel, which is what I like doing stuff. So that's probably what I'd use as inspiration. What is Adrotic? Is Adrotic spreading House MD propaganda again? God damn it. I've had enough of House MD from freaking Adrotic. That show is so stupid. I see it on Instagram Reels all the time. Oh my god. It is so crazy. How are the brushes in Storyboard Pro? They're all vector. Actually, no, they're not all vector based. It's loaded up with a couple custom brushes. They've got all the basics, like they've essentially got all this stuff, like, you know, the freaking pressure opacity, pressure size, all that stuff. They got airbrushes, and then they've got a couple custom textured brushes just by default, which is cool. And then you can also just import brushes, like of your own or other people have made. So it's fun. It's good. It's also, like, Storyboard Pro is meant for storyboarding, and storyboarding looks like this. It looks like freaking, if I can load up this page. It looks like just rough sketches. But it's also got vectors and like coloring mechanics. So you could totally make a finished, like fully colored drawing in Storyboard Pro if you felt like it. I don't know why you would, because that's not what the program's designed for, but you can, just if you want like a fully colored animated video, just fucking Storyboard Pro. Because, okay, maybe we're gonna pull up my channel again, guys, fucking, because you guys are distracting me from making a comic, which is what this point of the stream was. I'm losing my train of thought. What was I gonna say? I know I used Toon Boom Pro. Is that what it's called? Toon Boom Harmony. Toon Boom Harmony. Toon Boom Harmony is the other animation software. Toon Boom Harmony is what I used to make this intro right here. But the thing about Toon Boom is it is not designed to work on long shots or multiple shots at one time. So this little animation here, there was about 1,000 layers in my Toon Boom Harmony file for it. And it was just a mess to keep track of. But Storyboard Pro, its timeline, it's very similar to a Premiere Pro timeline, where it's really good for working on really long projects just in one file. So if I were to do that animation again, I'd do it in Storyboard Pro instead of Toon Boom. Toon Boom is better for like really complicated movements. Like if you wanted, I don't know, to animate someone's hair flowing in the wind or something, you'd use Toon Boom. But you know, at most like YouTube intros or animatic style videos, there's not a lot of complex animation. So like, you don't need to use freaking Toon Boom if you don't want to. You can use Storyboard Pro, which is cool. Is Dandadan good? That is a great question. Dandadan is freaky. It is the freaky anime. There is so much. You should not watch Dandadan in front of like your parents because it gets so weird at some points. Oh my god. But other than that, I think it's good. It's got a fun story, fun characters. It just gets so weird at some point. Like the entire, for context, the entire plot is to find the main character's missing testicles. Like, that is legitimately the plot of the fucking story. It is crazy. It is a crazy anime and manga. But it's fun. It's fun and it's silly and it's whimsical. It's just a little bit freaky here and there. So I'd say yeah. It's good. It's good. It's if you can get past that, it's good. It's great. Oh my god. It's so, I don't know how you'd sell someone on Dandadan. You cannot describe it without them thinking you're a crazy person. A Skynex stream? Yes, I'm streaming once again. What, the last time I streamed was 8 months ago, which is, that is a long time ago. I don't know. I thought I might stream a bit more because, I don't know, I'm working on this comic now, and that's just a good reason to stream because I can just pull up any page, start working on it, and then I can just like talk over it. Which is cool. I don't know. I want to stream more, but it's just streaming is difficult. I don't know if you guys know this, but streaming is not easy. It might look easy, but I am stressed out right now. There's like, what, how many? I don't even want to know. There's 138 people looking at me draw right now. That's not fun. Have you ever drawn and someone's like looking over your shoulder while you draw? It's not fun. It's not, you gotta, I've got social anxiety. This is not helping, but you know. Okay, it's fun. It's silly, it's fun, but it's stressful. So, I don't know. I don't know how streamers do it, man. Art streamers. I know how, like, some streamers, like, they stream games and stuff, which I think is cool, but I cannot understand art streamers, man. I'm getting self-awareness. I'm an art streamer right now, but I don't know. Drawing at the same time as, like, talking to a chat is really, I don't know how people do it. I think... Maybe I just don't have a lot of brain power. I can't divvy up my brain power to talk and draw at the same time. I feel like I was doing something, but I lost my train of thought. So whatever. Oh, I was gonna mod Dedexology because I saw them in chat. There's so many people I recognize in my chat right now, which is crazy. It's almost like I'm a collab YouTuber who does like collabs and stuff. So I know a lot of other YouTubers, which is crazy. You join the Discord server, you don't know how to send art. You can send art in the freaking fan art chat. Or like if you just want to send regular art, there's an art chat as well. I don't know. Maybe I'll add some more chats. I think that's enough though. If you want, there's an art chat for art, fan art chat for fan art, and that's cool. That's cool. You want to make your own art YouTube videos? That's cool. That's cool. I highly recommend it. It's fun. It's fun being like making art videos. The one downside to making art videos is whenever I draw for myself, I'm like, I could be drawing for a video right now. I could be making art for a video, which is it's kind of cringe. That's why I'm making a comic, because this is my one chance to draw where it's just not for a video. I'm just drawing for myself now, which and I don't know, because I'm trying to make YouTube my job, right? And when you make something your job, it's not a hobby anymore. So you can't do it for fun. Like I don't have a lot of time to draw for fun anymore. Whenever I draw, it's got to be for work. It's got to be for a video. Which I think that's why I really, really, really want to make a comic. I want to get the time, give myself the time to draw a comic, because I don't get to draw my characters or my OCs often, because I'm just drawing stuff for YouTube. But now look, now you all get to see my silly little freaking Minecraft OC, which is so cringe, but I love it. I love drawing my OCs, man. I gotta do it more. And having a comic is just straight up an excuse to do that. The content curse, it really is. Guys, it's so hard being a content creator. No, I'm kidding, it is not. No, it's just got some weird aspects. I don't know, I feel like it's like that for anything. When you try to turn a hobby into a career, you always just get like stressed out that you can't do it for fun anymore, you have to do it for work. But then again, there's the opposite aspect where you're doing it all the time, which is awesome. Like, I love the fact I'm drawing all the time. That's so cool. Instead of, like, I don't know, being a dentist. I don't want to be a dentist. I want to draw, man. Which is what I'm doing, so that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That's kind of crazy. Hey. The Flint and Steel. Flint and Steel! Minecraft, guys. I can't wait for the Minecraft movie. I can't wait to hate on it, because we could have gotten an animated Minecraft movie, and I think that would have been so cool. I don't know. I think the Minecraft movie is going to be silly and fun and whimsical, but man, I really wanted the animated Minecraft movie, man. That would have been so cool. I hope they do it. I hope they do it in the future. Like an animated Minecraft movie. I think that would be so fun. Because there's so many, like, possibilities to do it. Like, have you guys ever played Minecraft Story Mode? Like, that game was so fun. That's essentially just an animated Minecraft movie. Like, just the amount of story potential when you do an animation, it's just cool, man. One day we'll get the animated Minecraft movie. Chicken jockey, can get that brain rot on my chat. Get that Minecraft brain rot on my chat right now. I can't believe Skynex's OCs will be in the Minecraft movie. Oh my god, yeah, guys, they're stealing my idea. They're making a Minecraft like story. Why would they do that? That's my thing. I'm just drawing shapes right now and hope they look good. My character's got very interesting hair. It kind of just sticks up on its own, but that's just how anime hair works. Like, you don't need physics. They're just cool. I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, and the main character's hair is actually freaking crazy. Anime hair is insane. So it makes me not feel as bad when I draw my character with crazy hair. I gotta remember to zoom out just to check that everything looks good. Like does that look? I've got the character model up here. Like, does that look on model? That's what we say when, like, if it looks the exact same. Like, does that look correct? Maybe, and that's good enough for me. That's good. That's good enough. That's good enough. I think. I reckon. You love Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm just starting to watch it because I've been getting back into Magic the Gathering and like just card games recently. So I was like, I need to watch a show about card games because I like card games. So I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh now. And it's fun. It's fun and whimsical. I don't know how to play it. I don't know how to play the Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe I'll learn it. Maybe I'll learn it. Maybe. Maybe the show will sell me on it. The show doesn't... I don't think the show teaches you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, like, I've been watching the show, I have no idea how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if it tells you all the rules or anything. It's so odd, though. Like, they made a show about a card game. That's what, now that I think of it, that's all my childhood shows were just, like, product placement. Like, do you guys remember Beyblades and Bakugan? They just straight up made entire shows about just toys you can buy. God, the marketing was insane back then. Alright, there we go. I'm so glad I'm a VTuber because I make stupid faces when I draw. Like, I think I stick my tongue out when I'm focusing, which is a bad habit, but you guys don't know that. You guys can't tell. I need to get tongue tracking. I need to get my freaky avatar out so I can go blah, and my tongue pops out. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not a freaky VTuber, guys. I'm so wholesome, chungus. Bakugan went hard. It did. I love Bakugan. I didn't know how to play. I had like the Bakugan toys. I just didn't know how to play it. Maybe Bakugan's a good game. I don't know. I never learned how to play it. Yeah, does that eye look good? Maybe. Maybe. There's a possibility it does. Make his eyelashes like thicker at the top. I don't know. I reckon because that's what it looks like in the character sheet. I reckon. I don't know. Drawing eyes, you always have to be very careful because it's so easy to like break them up if their like pupils are looking in slightly different directions. Everyone can tell, like it's so easy to notice. How big should I make the pupils? I'm redrawing stuff over and over again, guys. I can't be a perfectionist. The comic's never gonna be finished if I do that. Do you have any tips for starting digital from starting from traditional going to digital? That's a good question. How would I recommend starting? I think, like, most of the skills transfer over from drawing traditional to digital. It's kind of just learning the program. I think is the only thing you have to worry about. So, like, just pick a nice art program. I'd probably recommend a free one to start off with, like Fire Alpaca. That's what I started with. It's just essentially a free version of Photoshop. And, look, I'm going to be completely honest. Every digital art program is the exact same. They all have the same things. They all have layers, clipping masks, alpha locks, and then like layer styles and like, I don't know, transform tools. That's it. Every art program has those things. So just learn a nice free art program and all your traditional skills should transfer over. You might have to learn how to use layers and stuff, which is pretty simple. It doesn't take long to figure out like how to do stuff like digitally. So I'd recommend just watching some tutorials on how to use the program. And that should, and honestly, that's about, I reckon after you know the program, you should be good. Like, the skills aren't different. Like, you might just have to figure out how to use some of the tools to draw quicker. But, like, if you've learned anatomy from drawing traditionally, if you've learned, like, how to make good line art from drawing traditionally, that stuff, it just transfers right over. Like, they're just both drawing skills, man. He's got one raised eyebrow because he's like so sussed out right now. Like, ooh, what's happening? Art of the expression. There we go. Boom. The adorable. Are you referring to my avatar? My avatar is quite the cutie patootie, I do know. Every instance I update my avatar, it just gets cuter and cuter. I will just one day become just a blob of cuteness. Actually, no, we're gonna revert. The next time I update my avatar, we're going full on not cute anymore. I'm gonna be ugly. I'm gonna be uggos. You'll have to deal with it. Does that look good? Maybe. I don't know. I think it's fine. It's fine. It's good enough. That's what we want. I don't know. I think when we zoom out, that's when I'll notice all my mistakes. But right now, we're just not gonna worry about it. That's a problem for future Skynex. And by future Skynex, I mean like 10 seconds from now. Yeah, it's good. It's fine. It's good. It's great. I don't need to be a perfectionist. Like, if you guys think that looks good, I think that looks good. Maybe we draw a line here to represent, like, the hair coming in. Right? Is that how it'll work? I don't like the tangents, though. I don't like the tangents, like, where all the lines intersect right here. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of that. Why is the playlist in the background so good? I'm straight up just listening to random Nintendo music, is what I'm listening to. Which I think Nintendo would be mad at me if they found out. But, like, it doesn't, for some reason, it just doesn't copyright strike on YouTube, like Nintendo music most of the time. Most of the time. Sometimes, I don't know, copyright striking, like, music is so weird, because you kind of just don't know what's good to use or not. Like, Undertale music, for example, 99% of the time, it's all good. You can post a video with Undertale music, and there'll be no problems. But then 1% of the time, the fucking Sans music will get copyright struck, and there'll just be no reason for it. I don't know why it does that. I don't know how copyright works, man. Oh. Okay, am I yawning? Am I tired? I just woke up. I shouldn't be tired. Isn't that when you're meant to have the most energy when you wake up because you've just been like asleep? I don't know. I think I'm just tired 24/7. So there's with no energy, no energy over here. None whatsoever. You think Toby Fox doesn't generally mind it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Toby Fox is like a-okay with people using his music. It's just because of the way music's made, some other company sends out the copyright strikes, not him, for some reason. I don't know why. So it's like some random company sending out the copyright strikes for his music instead of him. I don't know how it works. Music is weird, like the publishing of it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, why is it erasing my entire line? I don't want it to do that. They did that for Undertale Yellow. What was Undertale Yellow's music, like, copyrighted? I played Undertale. I didn't finish Undertale Yellow, but I played like half of it. It was really cool. I didn't finish it because I got stuck in one of the boss fights because I suck at video games and I couldn't, like, I didn't want to keep fighting the same boss over and over again because I kept dying. That's, oh my god, Hollow Knight was, out of all the video games I played, Hollow Knight was the most unforgiving to my terrible gamer self because if you don't know, in Hollow Knight, when you like die to a boss, you don't respawn at the boss fight. You respawn at your last checkpoint. So there was this one boss I kept fighting, and every time I died, I'd respawn at some random checkpoint, and I'd have to take a 15-minute stroll to get back to the boss. So it would be like I'd fight the boss for 30 seconds, die, and then I'd have to take a 15-minute walk back to the boss, just to die in another 10 seconds. It took me like 10 tries to beat that thing. Oh my god. Actually, I was actually so peeved. I was actually so peeved. I'm not a hardcore gamer, as one may think. This guy, yup. Maybe one day I beat Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's such a long game though. I think it's like what, like 100 hours to beat, 70 hours to beat or something. That is a long game. That is a long game. Is this where the shape goes? I don't know. I don't really know. I'm just gonna assume it goes like this. We're figuring things out as long as we go. This is why I thought the sketch wasn't complete, because when you still have to figure out where the lines go, even after the sketch is done, then maybe the sketch isn't done. Which is what I'm doing right now. I'm figuring out some things. Some stuff. I mean, it's a relatively clean sketch. All things considered. Which, I don't know how people make line art from, like, messy sketches. I can't. That's too much brain power. When I'm doing line art, that's when my brain shuts down. That's when I don't think. No thoughts. Head empty. Sketching, on the other hand, that's where I need to use literally 100% of my brain power. To, like, think, which I definitely don't have right now. Hi. You like my model? Thank you. It's very cool. It was rigged by, I did the art for it. It was rigged by Moo Clover, who is one of my favorite VTuber riggers. They make their things so expressive. Like, look at my ears and stuff. Like, they move. Oh my god. It's so fun. It's so cool. It's so expressive. For something with, like, no pupils, it's so expressive. Like, oh my goodness. It's much more expressive than my last avatar. Which it just, like, was always stuck in the neutral pose. I'm always like, and there's no other expression than that. No, why is it erasing the entire thing? I don't want you to do that clip video. Stop it. There you go, look at those crazy cool cuff spikes. Isn't this guy so badass? He's got like spikes on his freaking cuffs. That's how you know he's badass. I think that spike is wonky. That's fine. I reckon it's good. It's good enough. Oops, there we go. Should I have made the speech bubble first? Maybe I should have. I'll do the speech bubble after I finish the line art. For this. Maybe. Yeah. I put the script open on my other monitor, so I can just copy and paste like, all the text in. I reckon. Oh, you can only see the unverified chat in Discord. You have to click a verified button somewhere. Let me actually... I can't remember how you're meant to verify in my Discord. Is it in roles? Wait, no, hold... Oh, okay. Yeah. You should be able to see this chat called verify. And then if you click that, you should be able to see everything else. I reckon. Tell me if it doesn't work. We just do that, so like it can't get rated by bots or anything. I don't even know if that'll work. Discord bots are really smart now. Maybe it just won't work. Maybe we'll still get rated. It's our only line of defense, is that verification system. Oh, I have to draw this chain. I should really use a chain brush. Do I have a chain brush? I do have a chain brush. Should I use a chain brush? I don't like the way chain brushes look. But it's faster. But I don't like the way it looks. But it's quicker. No chain brush. Maybe eventually you use a chain brush. But I think I want to draw it like regularly first. Right? How hard could drawing a chain be? I think I'm vastly overestimating my abilities to draw a chain. But you know what? We live and we learn. We rock and we roll. You Chad and draw a chain. I will be Chad and draw a chain. I'm such a Chad Sigma artist. How many... Does it matter how many chains I give him? Let's see. In the original art, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 12. 3, 4, 5, 6. So it would be like that. I know how to draw chain. I designed that character. Right? Yeah, I know how to draw. I know what I'm doing. Definitely, absolutely. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. But I reckon if we just make the chain look like this, it'll look fine. Probably. We'll see. We'll see. If it looks like terrible, we'll use the chain brush. We'll give up. But I reckon it should look fine if you just connect the chain like this. This is my chain brush, how to draw chain tutorial right here, even though I have no idea what I'm doing. I think if you do that, and then you add the segments in between, it'll look like a chain. Like look at that. Doesn't that look so chain-like? Yeah? I don't like this line right here. Let's make it thicker. Chain. Yeah. That's a pretty solid chain if I do say so myself. Amazing chain. Thank you. Thank you so much. I tried my hardest on it. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what shortcut that is. You see how my canvas just rotated? I keep clicking a button that does that. Like, is it... What? Is it... What button is doing that? I'm pressing all my buttons right now to figure it out. Is it R? No? Okay. Well, I guess it's just a mystery button that rotates my canvas just a little bit. I'm still changing all the shortcuts and stuff for Clip Studio. Because all the default shortcuts, I don't like the default shortcuts, so I keep changing them whenever I feel like. Just to suit my needs. Oop, oop. Like, there was one I wanted to do, which I wanted to change the shortcut for making a clipping mask. Let's do that right now, so I don't forget. Shortcut. I actually find it though, so if I'm looking for clipping mask, that would be menu, and then it would be somewhere in this folder, I reckon. Oh, somebody donated? E! Thank you for the E. Thank you for the one letter E. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Oh, guys, I found it. Control-Alt-G. What is that shortcut? Let's just make it that. Boom. C. Isn't that so much easier? Isn't that so much easier to remember? Okay, we're so close. We're so close to finishing the line, I reckon. Let's give this thing... Let's just look at the concept art. It's got like a couple folds. I'd say it's got like 4. So we just do this. Right? Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. And let's change the eraser style so I can actually make some indents. One single indent right there. Just to give it a little bit more volume, you know. A little bit more shape. Yeah, let me actually check the character design. It's pretty simple. I reckon that's all the lines we need. I don't know, it's a little bit cut off in the sketch here, so I'll have to zoom out again and see if it actually looks fine. Not gonna be bad, right? Yeah, I reckon we're gonna be good. Probably. I have high hopes for a living right now. Oh, we're just spamming E in chat now. E. That's what you guys are doing. What are those emojis? Are those the official YouTube emojis? Those look so weird. Oh, you found a kitten emoji? Oh, that's incredible. Is that an official emoji? That's awesome. That's awesome that they added that. Let's get rid of this line and then give him some pecs and the collarbone. I don't know like any official terms for anatomy, but like the scientific terms. I know the basics, I reckon. I say. Was the arm look fine like that? I actually need to put my navigator on so I actually see the entire thing. Do you guys have this little navigator up here when you draw? I like it because I can just see the entire piece very small, which is like how most people see it. I'll look at the entire thing at once instead of being all zoomed in like I am. Which is, it gives you some nice like perspective, like if everything just looks okay. Perspective, like drawing in perspective. Oh, we hate that. Fun fact, I drew all that without a perspective grid. That was just guessed, and it looks okay. I like drawing perspective without a perspective grid because it just looks a little bit more organic. Like, I could draw trees in, like, different angles and stuff, but if I was using the perspective grid, they'd all be at the exact same angle. But I figured it out. I figured it out well enough. Maybe one day we'll use a perspective grid for something. Someone has donated. Why would you do that? What did you donate? US $1.99. What's your favorite part of the art process? Oh my, okay. My favorite part, and probably also the hardest part, is sketching. Because I think sketching, that's where you show off all your skill. Like, in your shapes and your form and actually, like, drawing the characters. But it is also the part that requires the most amount of brain power. So it's stressful. But, you know, it's cool. I'd say that's my favorite, because that's where you actually get to let your creativity show. That's when you actually plan things out and, like, draw. That's when you're actually drawing. Like, line art, that's when you're, like, tracing. Coloring, that's not drawing, that's coloring. But sketching, that's when you draw. And I like to draw. Guys, I don't know if you know this, but I like to draw. I may or may not be an artist. There's a possibility that might be the case. Don't tell anyone, though. It's a secret. They can't know that. They can't know that about me. Me, an artist? No way. They never believe that. They never believe such a heinous thing. Imagine being an artist, guys, in 2025. No way. Ain't no way. Is the line art done? We just finished the line art? I think we might have. Let me check. Let's turn off the sketch. Boop. Anything need to be fixed? Any big major mistakes? I mean, I think it looks pretty good. We could like add a line there, which doesn't matter at all. It's just a single line. No one cares, but we could do it. Does it look good? I'm second guessing myself so hard right now. I think it looks... Wait a minute. Is that a mistake I see? No, this can't be. This can't be. There's a freaking line that can't be there. A mistake in my line art? Grr. I'm so angry. Someone's donating. Why? Oh, what? Guy being an artist? No way. See, you guys can't tell anyone. It's you and my little secret, okay? Don't let people find out. This chin is too pointy. Just a pointy chin over here. Can you get that out of here, please? Let's add some curves. Just a little bit. Just the tiniest little... It's still sharp. It's still really pointy. But that's okay. I think that's fine. Okay. I think we just do a little bit of coloring before we add the speech bubble. So let's just do that. What I really like about Clip Studio, I don't know if Photoshop had this, because I used to use Photoshop, but it's got color palettes. Like, I can make my own color palettes. So instead of having to, like, go in here and color pick every single freaking color, I've just got them all picked for me right here. So hopefully that should, like, speed up the coloring process. We're gonna test it right now if it actually works. Let's see. Go. Color. Ooh, what's the first thing? Freaking... Actually, let's make the background gray, because then we can actually see if anything needs to be colored white. So, white, I always color my eyes like a pitch perfect white, because I can. I see some people color their eyes like a light gray instead of white, which is totally valid, because that's definitely like more correct. Our eyes are not perfectly white, but I don't know. I think it's fine. When drawing, we tend to exaggerate things just a little bit, just a little. I also might have wanted to change his eye color, because in some of the other drawings, there's like a very yellow color. Like if I bring up in the cover art, he's got pitch perfect like yellow eyes. You can see right there. But in his color palette, they're gold. So I don't know. Maybe we'll keep them gold. I mean, you can always change it later. Like, it's not a big deal, right? It's not a big deal. I heard the donate sound. Who else donated? What's your biggest art inspiration? I can answer that in a heartbeat. It is On God, third PHP. Let me pull up his art right now for you guys. This is my biggest inspiration for how to draw. This guy right here. This guy is the freaking fastest artist you will ever meet in your life. He is so quick, and his art style is so cool. It's freaking, and he just knows so much. Like, look at this anatomy knowledge. I don't know this much about anatomy. He's very good at art. I'll always, like, reference his stuff when drawing. Because he's got the kind of style I want, which is a very cel-shaded, like, anime-inspired style. But it's still got a bit of his, like, own energy to it. Like, it's not completely 100% anime, which is what I like. And it's just, and he's really quick as well, which is something I want to get to in drawing, is drawing really quickly. You know, especially when you're making a comic. That's important. It's important to draw quickly. So yeah, everyone check him out. His art is awesome. He's got a YouTube channel as well. Freaking PHP on YouTube. Go check that out, man. He's got some tutorials. You know, if you want some tutorial content. I don't post any tutorial content, so you're not gonna find it here. So if you want tutorials, go over check that one out. Okay, back to coloring. Do I have... Oh no, I didn't put any freaking mouth colors in the color palette because the mouth wasn't open. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna have to guess. And if I like color the inside of someone's mouth, I just use like a desaturated red. But then we also need like another color for the tongue, so maybe we'll do like this. And I think like hopefully that should look okay, maybe. It's hard to tell without the other colors, so we might just change it later. I really should have put that in the color palette. That is my bad. Do I? Let me check. Do I have any mouth colors? No? Okay, yeah. Ay. You know, I have to second guess myself. Is that the color of someone's tongue? Is it too light? Is it too light? No? Maybe? Who is really looking at this man's mouth, right? You look at the eyes. That's what you gotta worry about. No one's looking at his mouth. The tongue feels weird. It feels like it's in the wrong place. Okay, guys, I'm too much of a perfectionist to make a comic. I can't keep doing this. I'm slowing myself down. When does this comic get out? When can you get it? It's a web comic. You can read it like right now. You can read the prologue right now in the first couple pages I posted. The link is in the description of this live stream. Hold on, look, fucking right here. If you click that link, it'll bring you to the first chapter and you can read it. Spoilers. I can't show that on stream, guys. You gotta read that for yourself. Yeah, the prologue will just tell you like the context of the story, and then I'm actually working on the first chapter right now. In number 2. Thank you for the in number 2. Very thankful. Oh, I also have to add eye highlights. I forgot to do that. Let's just do that right now. Boom. Yeah, done. He's also got, if you look at his character design, he's got a bunch of scars all over his body. I'll make a second layer of coloring, I think, to do that. So we'll just worry about his regular skin first. Is this color theory into play? This color and that color look different. Do they not? Let me color pick right now. Let me see if I'm tripping. They're the same color. What? Maybe it's just because there's not enough context of the other colors. So they just look a little different. I don't know. God, I love color theory. Have you guys ever seen that? What was that post? It was about like the white and black dress or the blue and gold dress, and people could not decide which color it actually was because of like color theory, because things look different in shadow and light, and no one knew if it was in shadow or light. That post stresses me out. As an artist who actually knows color theory, I still have no idea. Do I know color theory? I don't know if I know color theory. Also, let's start with the dark parts, because I think the dark is at the bottom, so his eyebrows would be darker. He's got a little bit of like a fiery hairstyle, like it changes color halfway through. He's so anime and cool like that. It's blue and white. Are we gonna argue? Are we gonna argue about the freaking that dress color now? Oh my god. I don't know. I'm not. I don't have. I have no opinion. I don't know what it is. You know what's really cool about Clip Studio that freaking Photoshop can't do? Watch this. Watch what I do with the bucket tool right now. I can just hold it and color in all of this without lifting my pen off of the canvas. That is cool. You can't do that in Photoshop. In Photoshop, you have to click every single time you want to color a different thing. Which I like that. That kind of speeds up the process just a little bit, which is always appreciated. I've memorized the colors. I know where everything goes. There's a neck fluff. Boom, 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 boom. What colors are we missing? Let's make a new layer for just all the other junk. Just call it textures. So this is the stuff for like the hair has 2 different colors, so we'll just add it on top. It's a different layer. Like that. What else do we have? He's got a little bit of a shine on his jacket. Yeah, look at that. Look how shiny and glimmery it is. It's meant to be like leather, so we have to add a little bit of a shine to show off that texture. I think these panels will just be very, very basic lighting, just very top-down lighting, so it kind of doesn't matter where the shines go. I reckon they can just go anywhere. Who's donating? You just bought your first drawing tablet? Yo, let's go! Freaking digital artist gang. Are we becoming digital artists right now? Dude, that's so cool. I love digital art. I hope it's a cheap drawing tablet. Some people are under the misconception that you need an expensive drawing tablet to do digital art. That is not true, guys. If you look at the animation I made on my channel, all of that was done with like the cheap, basic, non-screen tablet, like just a little shitty Wacom tablet. That entire animation was done with that. Like, you don't need a good tablet, man. Make good art. Where can we put a shine right like there? I don't know. Does it need any like curves? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's fine. Okay, now's the fun part. Now it's adding all of the fucking... So many scars I have on. Look at this guy. He's been in so many battles. He's got scars all over him. And we're going to match them all perfectly. Because that's what it means to be on model. So we've got a little one on the chin right here. Been nicked. Where else? He's got some on his neck. Probably won't be able to see both of them, so you just see one. Got one on his neck down here. Let's go down. He's got one here. He's got a big X on his chest. Like, boom. And boom. Is that the right size? No, maybe not. Like that. Boom. Boom. I'm using the lasso fill tool right now, which I really like this tool. It just makes it a lot quicker to draw. I kind of used it in Photoshop, but in Photoshop, what I do is I just use the regular lasso tool, select something, and then hit like a hotkey to then fill it in, and then hit another hotkey to deselect, which is like, it was 3 steps for one action. But the lasso fill tool, that does it in 1 step, which is why I like it so much. They should add it to Photoshop. Photoshop is cringe, and now that I'm using Clip Studio, I'm the #1 Photoshop hater. That X doesn't look centered. But, you know, who is really going to pay attention to that? Me. And only me. Let's just do a scar like that. I think that's fine. It's good. We're good. We're good. It's good. It's great. Discord, Skynix, please. You can join the Discord. The link is in the description of the live stream if you want to join it. I have a Discord if you did not know. I put the link in like the description of all my description is just so long now. There are so many links and so many things. I wouldn't like blame you if you didn't see it. Okay, we're missing his hair highlight. Just add that right now real quick. Just the quickest little boop 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 boop. And then bam. That's all we need. That's all we need for the hair highlight. Okay, that's all the base colors down. Yeah, that's it. That's good. That's all we need. Actually, no. These spikes aren't colored. Oh my god. How could I forget? You can't tell because the background is gray, but they're not colored. Okay, they're colored now. You can't tell because the background is the exact same color, but they're cut. Trust me, you have to trust me on this one. You have to believe me. Let's do the speech bubble that I haven't actually done yet. I'm pretty sure I should have done them like at the start, like when I made the panel, but whatever. We'll do them now. We'll do them now. Let's just make a new folder, I reckon, for speech bubbles. So we'll just call it text bubbles. And we'll get the text in here. I'll just go over to my other monitor and copy and paste the dialogue. So what is he saying? I have to actually find the dialogue first in this like horrendously long script for the first chapter. It's not that, it's not that. Seems pretty quiet. Okay, yeah, that's it, that's it. Got it, found it. If I click T, it's just gonna copy and paste a chunk of text. Yep, there we go. Look at all that text. Let's make it smaller just so we can mess with it. And give it the right thing. He's actually got two text bubbles. The "it seems pretty quiet" is in a different text bubble. We'll just save that for later. Okay. There's probably a way to get it to like center like that, but I don't know how, so I'm gonna have to manually do that. So we're gonna have to make it all centered and then just like do this and hope it looks good. Ta-da! Okay, no, we'll edit it a bit so it looks better, I reckon. You just joined the stream. What is the comic about? Well, you can read the prologue right now. The link is in the description if you want to read it. But I'll tell you. I'll give you the rundown. It's a comic about. Oh shit! What happened to my Clip Studio? It's a comic about Minecraft, as you can probably tell from looking at this background. But the premise is essentially it's just a big Minecraft battle royale between all the best Minecraft players, including this guy. And the last one standing is going to be determined as the strongest Minecraft player of all time. So this guy right now has just joined the server, and he's about to get jumped. He's about to get jumped in the next couple panels by a bunch of people who are going to kill him. Or maybe they're not going to kill him. Maybe he's going to survive. Spoilers. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, it's just a silly like premise, just a big old battle royale. I just wanted to make an action comic. I really like action comics. I think Minecraft combat would be something really fun to draw. So I wanted a premise that could just match that. So that's the premise. That's the premise we got. Okay, how do we dial this text to be a bit more round? That's what we want our text to be like. That's not round enough. What about we did this? Nope. That's pretty round, I reckon. And then what we can do is we can hit Control-C, Control-V. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. We hit Control-C, Control-V, and then we get a second text bubble. And then we write the last bit of the text, which I'm pretty sure he says it seems pretty quiet. Let's see. Why is it not in my font? Why has it done that? It seems pretty quiet. There's no spell check in Clip Studio, so I've got to be really careful that these things are spelled correct. That's why I've got the script on a Google Docs document and on my other monitor. So that's the spell checker for us, and then we don't have to worry about it in Clip Studio. Let me go over and see if that's correct. For a server where everyone is meant to be killing each other, it seems pretty quiet. Yep, yep. I think that's good. That's what he's meant to be saying. Should I make it like that? Maybe. Was that fine? You reckon that's fine? The speech bubble would be a bit wide, but that's fine. That's good. Okay, there's still some more dialogue. He says, huh? That's the first thing he says. Let's get that. Boom. Wait, why did he say huh twice? Is that in the script? That's well. No, okay, that isn't. I got it wrong. I got it wrong. He doesn't say huh here. He just says that. We can move these around later if they're not in the right place. But he just says huh. And he's got one more bit of dialogue right down there. We've got this absolute, like, what do you call it? This standard line. He goes, "It seems quiet. Too quiet." Oh, it's so silly. Too quiet. And that's because it is too quiet. It's because he's gonna get jumped, as you can see, of these freaking people hiding. We made the text smaller. I don't know how small we can make the text where it's still, like, eligible to read, you know? I reckon we can go smaller. The place I'm posting the comic, it's not like Webtoon. It actually, like, doesn't degrade the quality to make everything blurry. So I think we can have the text be pretty small and it still be, like, eligible. So we should be good. And, you know, if it isn't, you can always just zoom in. Like, how hard is it to zoom in? That's what I do when I read manga. I zoom in a lot because the text is pretty small. I read manga on my phone. Do you guys read a lot of comics? I read definitely a lot more manga than I read comics or webtoons, I guess. It's mainly because, like, 90% of the webtoons are just, like, romance, and that's not what I want to read. I want to read action. I like fighting. I like violence. Violence. Which is why I read a lot of, like, Japanese manga, because there's so much action in there. Oh my god. There's still a lot I need to finish. I read, like, 300 chapters of Naruto. I'm in the final fight, but the final fight is so long that I didn't finish it, so I definitely need to keep doing that. The Naruto manga art style, I really like it. It's got a very fun art style that I want to, like, replicate in my own stuff. That's probably one of my favorite manga art styles. They've all, like, got a pretty unique take on the Japanese art style, but Naruto, that's the one I like. Webtoon for life. Do you guys read a lot of webtoons? What webtoons would you recommend? I like action. I like fighting. I know, the two I know is Tower of God, and there's one other one, High School God of High School, which are both turned into anime, which I know about. Someone donated. What do you donate? I bought a cheap XP pen. Also, what's your favorite anime? My favorite anime? Okay, that's a great question. I'm gonna say Fairy Tail. That's a more, I don't know a lot of people who talk about Fairy Tail. A lot of people hate Fairy Tail. Okay, a lot of people hate Fairy Tail because it's for two reasons. It's very power of friendship, which is what I fucking love. That's my jam. I love the power of friendship. And it's got a lot of fan service, which I can't. Yeah, that's true. That's its weakness. There is so much unnecessary fan service in Fairy Tail, but other than that, it's great. I love it. That's my favorite anime. I love all the characters. I love the concept of, like, guilds and the fantasy and all that. Oh, it's so fun. That's my favorite anime. I think close second, One Piece, but that's such a basic take. One Piece, like, I can't say that's my favorite anime. I'm not some basic old freaking dude over here. I got some taste. I got some class. And by class I mean I like Fairy Tail, which everyone hates. So yeah, that's it. Some other ones I like, let's see. I really like Promised to Neverland. That's a really good one. It's like a more of a psychological one. Have you guys seen? This is a stupid. I hate the animes who are named like this, but this one was actually good. There's an anime called That Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime, which is an isekai, and isekai suck, but this one is good. I like this one. It had a fun protagonist. But yeah, those are my anime. I don't know if I can call them my recommendations because I don't know how similar my taste is to everyone else's taste. But that's the stuff I like. That's the anime I like. Fairy Tail is good. You don't hate it. Thank God we have another Fairy Tail lover in chat. Let's go. Sailor Moon's your favorite? I don't think I've seen Sailor Moon. I know of it. It's very famous. Jujutsu Kaisen? Oh, okay. I completely forgot about Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen, the anime is cool, but the manga, oh my god, I've read the entirety of the manga. I can't wait for the anime to catch up to the manga because the upcoming arcs are so awesome. I love it. Everyone hate. I've seen so much hate for the final fight scene, and everyone is like the manga writer doesn't know how to write. But I don't see it. I really liked the final fight. I really liked all the upcoming arcs in Jujutsu Kaisen when I read the manga. It was a really like good read. And then I don't know why I forgot about this. Hunter x Hunter. That's definitely one of the coolest animes I've ever watched. And manga. Okay, Hunter x Hunter. Let's talk about the manga. Everyone's seen the Hunter anime. It's a great anime. But the manga, there is one arc that's like started in the manga that it's not finished. So there's like, I don't know, there's like 5 arcs maybe. There's like, it starts with the entrance exam, the Hunter x Hunter entrance exam, and then they go into a couple more arcs, and then the anime ends. And then the manga has one more arc that it's like halfway through that the anime doesn't have. But the arc in the manga is like 100 chapters long, and it's not even halfway done. And it is the most complicated, convoluted, complex arc with the most amount of characters and different simultaneous story arcs at the same time I have ever read. If you want to read that arc, you have to take notes. If you don't take notes, you will forget things. Like, there is the sheer amount of characters that the freaking arc introduces is so incredibly, like, complex. And I love it. I love that. I'm eating that crap up. Hunter x Hunter is really good at being, like, very, like, complex in its magic system and its arcs. And the new arc in the manga is, it really highlights that. So I recommend it. I recommend reading Hunter x Hunter. I like it. It's fun. What's really weird though, I don't know if you guys watch Hunter x Hunter, but Gon, the main character, is just not in this arc at all, which is so, like, it's so odd. Like, imagine watching like One Piece or for something, and the final arc, Luffy isn't in. Like, wouldn't that be weird? It's odd. But it's still really good. I don't know why. Maybe he just got sick. Maybe the writer just got sick of his main character after writing him for like 20 years. Which, like, I mean, yeah, fair enough. I don't know. It's so odd. And I like it. It's good. I think it's probably got my favorite magic system in like all the animes. It's called Nen. That's what they use in Hunter x Hunter. And it's very complicated with all its rules and stuff, but it's really fun. I like it. You talking about the whale thing? Yeah, the entire arc takes place on a giant cruise ship shaped like a whale, it's so silly and whimsical. It's great. Okay, what was I doing? I'm losing my train of thought a lot. Do I need to make the speech bubbles? I think I do need to make the speech bubbles. You know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm going to use the bathroom because I haven't used the bathroom in a while. So I will be back in like a minute. Yeah, give me like 1 second. Right, BRB. So people know I'm gone. Okay, I'll be back. Give me like 1 second. Watch my avatar freeze when I go. I've returned. You guys didn't get up to any trouble while I was gone, did ya? And no? Okay, that's good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, where was I? I think we're on to making speech bubbles. I think that's the goal right now. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh yeah. Okay. Where should the layer go? Should it go in the text layer? Yeah. I know there's this thing I'm gonna use. It is called the balloon pen. What's cool about this is I think it just automatically makes a speech bubble for you. Yeah, so if I just draw a circle, boom, speech bubble. We'll just use that. Oh, okay, wait, it apparently goes onto the text layer. That's interesting, that's interesting. That should work. I don't like those little bits, though, so we have to make it look good. How big does the speech bubble need to be? Wait, can I move the text within the speech bubble? Yeah. Oop. The speech bubbles don't need to be perfect. I've got a pet peeve. I don't like it when people use the circle tool for the speech bubbles. I think it's just because I read a lot of manga, and in manga, the speech bubbles are never like perfectly drawn. They're always like just hand drawn shapes. So I don't like the circle tool. I don't like the circle tool for speech bubbles. So I'm just gonna do not the circle tool. I'm gonna hand draw them, and because I'm hand drawing them, they're gonna look bad some of the time, most of the time, some of the time. But that's fine because I like the hand drawn look. It just reminds people that someone drew this, and that's fun. Instead of looking all robotic. I don't know how you can erase with the balloon pen tool. I don't know if you can, which is a bit cringe. How do I get rid of that? Like this little freaking point up there. Can I get rid of that? I don't think the eraser works. Yeah, look, it doesn't. So what do I do here? Maybe I just like draw over it. And we just, oh god, that doesn't look good. Oh goodness, goodness. Balloon pen, why are you like this? See, I could just draw a regular line and then fill it in with color, but like, that's too much work, isn't it? It's too much. Why are we all typing fire emojis? Minecraft movie, the Minecraft movie. Flint and steel! You guys aren't using flint and steel in my chat, are you? You lighting the channel fire? You doing that? You know what, maybe we'll just clean that speech bubble up later, right? Like, if I remember, we'll fix that little bit up there. Wait, what if I hit... Oh, wait, can I move it? Oh my god, wait, I can. If I find the right... I'm using the object selection tool right now. Yes, this is how we fix the speech bubble. I figured it out. No, we're not keeping the point. We're getting rid of it. This has to be a nice, clean-looking speech bubble. Nice and clean. I'm gonna color code these layers a little bit more. What should text be? I reckon text can be blue. Oh. Let's save. I haven't saved in a while. Control S. That's my keyboard shortcut to save. It would be unfortunate. I don't know how Clip Studio does it, but all of this is like one file. So it would not be fun if this was corrupted. But that's why after I finish any page, I'll just upload it to the comic website. So even if it does corrupt, all I've got so far would be uploaded already, so it doesn't matter. But right now, I've only uploaded I think 3 pages of the first chapter. So every time I finish a page, I'm just gonna update the first chapter instead of releasing the entire thing at once. Because I don't know, that would take a while. You'd have to wait a long time to see the entire thing. Release it once. So I'll just update it slowly but surely. Oh, why isn't it selecting everything? There's like 2 different speech bubbles here. Boop, boop. Are we figuring out what emojis to spam? Are we doing fire or cheese, guys? You have to decide. You can only spam 1 emoji at a time. Why aren't I on the speech balloon tool? Is that, like, fine? Right? That's fine. That's good. I don't know. I don't know how to make a comic. This is, like, my first comic. I say that, but I just made, like, 2 videos on my YouTube channel about making comics. Maybe I do know how to make a comic. Maybe I'm gaslighting myself into thinking I don't know how to make a comic. But maybe I know just a little bit. I can move the text. I think, like, that's fine. Maybe I make this a little bit smaller, because it's, like, in a smaller speech bubble. Okay, one more speech bubble, which is the one down here. But he says the iconic line, "It's quiet. Too quiet." See, that's the line you say before you get your ass beaten by, like, a bunch of people stalking you, which is what's about to happen. There you go. That looks, like, fine. Let me just tweak up that little mistake right there. Boom, boom, boom. And then we'll make it a little bit bigger. Right? Yeah. I still have to draw. The only other 2, like, drawings of this guy are, like, really small. So I shouldn't have to put too much effort into drawing it. Because it's only the close-ups that are, like, actually hard to draw, I think. I reckon. Okay, those are the bubbles done. Yippee. For this sketch, I definitely need to clean up, like, all these trees, and there's meant to be 2 characters kind of lurking in the shadows over here. I need to clean that up too. So let's work on that. Maybe. So okay, there are 2 characters lurking there. I'm gonna say the one on the left is this guy in the knight armor, and the one on the right is going to be this guy. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, that works. Because I'm thinking, like, in this scene, it does kind of matter where some of them are placed, because, like, a couple characters are going to appear from specific directions, so I need to be careful where I place them, just to make sure the scene doesn't, like, break its immersion, I guess. I don't know. I think we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's clean up this sketch a bit. So we want these trees here. This is meant to be him standing in, like, an open field. So we want these trees to kind of match the style of these trees. So let's just clean it up just a little bit. First, let's get rid of these, like, corners, so it's just easier to see in the panel. We'll do that for the rest. Well, actually, I don't know what the background would be like on this panel right here, because the camera's, like, above him, right? So you probably just see, like, grass. Maybe like a tree or 2. I don't know. Let's try that. Let's just sketch out that right now. So the camera's above him, so you just see, like, grass, right? So, like, boom, grass. Look at all that grass. And then maybe, like, back here you see, like, a tree. Like, just the bottom of the tree. Maybe. I prefer bushes. Let's go with some bushes. See if we can figure out how those look. And we want to, when doing the background, we want to avoid tangents. So I don't want any lines, like following the exact lines of his body, you know? So I wouldn't want the bush to go like that. Like, follow the same line as his hairpiece. I want them to kind of be their own things. I'm gonna do my own thing. And also, like, we need to match the perspective. I don't think that tree is in the right perspective. Let's say the bush here, maybe. Drawing in perspective, man. Don't we love that? Don't we love drawing in perspective? I don't love drawing in perspective. It's difficult. I don't like that. How would trees look from this perspective? Just like that, maybe? Or would they go the other way? Guys, I'm an artist. I know what I'm doing. We spamming dinosaurs in chat now? What is that? Is that a dinosaur emoji? It is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me pull my stream back up so I can see what you guys are talking about. We got the cat emojis. I love that freaking cat in a box emoji. That's so fun. That's so cute. Maybe I need to make some custom emojis. I think I have like 1 or 2 custom emojis for members, but I definitely need to make some more. Wait, can I just make custom emojis for free? I don't know. I don't know if YouTube allows you to do that. Maybe I'll figure that out tomorrow. Maybe if I keep streaming, I'll like give you guys some more emojis to work with. You don't have to spam dinosaurs or anything. Boop, boop, boop. It's just put some trees like that, right? Like no one's gonna really look too hard at the background of this panel. We can kind of just do like whatever, I reckon. Just as long as they've got like the Minecraft textures, people are gonna be like, yeah, those are Minecraft trees. That's all you really need. Yeah, I think that's kind of all we want for this background, I think. Like, not too complicated. Just a little bit of tree. Just a little bit of a tree line in the back. Maybe a bush or two. Just to spice things up, you know. Okay, this one is where it's gonna get complicated. I think we're gonna treat this like a sculpture. We're just gonna keep refining it until it looks good. So there's obviously a tree in the foreground here. Let's just touch that up a bit. Remembering our perspective. Where do you think the horizon line? Because when we're drawing in perspective, that's really all we need to know is the horizon line. I reckon it's like here. Right? Like up here. So like that means all the lines are going to converge at that same point, kind of up there. Yeah, it's probably right. It's Minecraft. Who cares if it's a little off? We'll be fine. We'll be good. So all the trees have the same kind of shape, which is like they're 2 cubes, like a big cube and a small cube. So we kind of need to get that shape right. So like if the small cube's there, then the big cube would look like this. Like that. And of course we'll add like a bunch of little leaves, I guess. It just makes the shape a little more appealing, a little more friendly, less spiky and cubey. I mean, it's Minecraft, so it's gonna be a little cubey, but not so much. That can be our foreground tree. Maybe we have another foreground tree. Looks like we have one down here. We'll just add that. And then, just so I remember there in the foreground, I'll just make the outline a bit thicker. And I think in the line art as well, we're also going to make the line art thick on the foreground trees. I don't pay too much attention to line weight, but I think that's just the basics, right? If it's in the foreground, make it thicker. If it's in the background, make it thinner. Oh my god, there's a lot of trees. This is going to take a while. We're still spamming the cat emojis. You guys really love the box cat. I think I like box cat as well. It's very cute. You guys have cats? I have 2 cats. One of them's white, like the box cat. He's my favorite. He's the... What is he? I think you call him a ragdoll. That's the kind of flavor of cat I have. What flavor of cats do you guys have? If any at all. Guys, notice me? I've noticed you. I've noticed you. You've been noticed. You happy now? Are you fulfilled? Fulfilled in life? I hope so. I hope me noticing you has made you happy. Yeah, boom. One tree. One tree out of like 50 down. I wish I could just go straight into line art and just guess these things, but I know it would not turn out that good if I just guessed where all the trees go. But the main thing is, since it's meant to be a forest, we just want a lot of overlap. Just a billion different trees. That's what we want. That's what we want. Just overlap upon overlap upon overlap. And then that's going to give the illusion that it's like a forest, even though it's Minecraft. I don't know, maybe we have like mountains in the back as well. I don't know if you can see that far. We're gonna make sure the size is consistent as well. Like this tree has to be bigger than those trees back there. So let's just make them a little bit smaller. And can you see the top on them? I freaking yeah, you can. Got like a not a bird's eye view, but we're definitely looking down with like a little high up in these trees. Just a little high up, not too high up. Not too high up that it's scary, but we're kind of just POV. We're in a tree. That's the vibe. That's the vibe we're going for. I don't want all of them to be at the same direction. I liked how in my old background, like this tree here, you can see it's at a different kind of angle than the rest of them. I think that variation will make it look good. Oh my god, this guy's listing all his pets. You have a noodle cat, a snake, 2 leopard geckos, 1 deceased tarantula, and 3 cats. Oh my goodness, so many animals. Like a whole zoo up in there. All this trees as well. I reckon it is. The trees probably stop about... I mean, it's like... Let's say, hypothetically, we're on a hill, then the trees can be higher up, even if they're further away. It's only if we'd, like, be drawing a super flat world that all the trees would be, like, at a lower point in the distance. But, I don't know, I think we're going to make it so it's, like, there's a hill there, and then over here we can probably see some, like, mountains in the background. The tree line would probably end around about there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. This will be a massive tree right here. I also... Should I add birch tree? Because you know how in, like, Minecraft is, like, mainly oak trees and birch trees? I forgot to add any birch trees there. I mean, maybe that's fine, though, because, like, maybe... Because I don't want the entire chapter to be, like, all the backgrounds look the same. So maybe halfway through the chapter, they go to a birch tree area. Or they go to a cave area. Or, like, a swampy area. So maybe the first part is in the oak tree area. And then we move to the birch tree area. And then we move to some other area. I don't know. I like it when, like, the lighting changes and stuff. Like, as you can see here, we've got a whole different set of lighting. And then, bam, new lighting. So I want the whole chapter to be like that. So eventually, as it progresses, we get to new environments. And those new environments just being birch tree land. The land of birch. What is your favorite Minecraft tree? I like the cherry blossom tree a lot. Like, that's one of the newer ones, but it's really fun. It's really cool. I think they added a new tree type, which is like in the new biome. You know how they added a new mob, which is like it's kind of like a swampy dark biome. I don't know what you call it, but it's like a actually gray tree. I think that's kind of cool. You could make some cool builds with that probably. This tree is not in the right perspective. We don't like that. He's an outlier. It's called Pale Oak. Oh, that's the name of the gray tree. Yeah, Pale Oak's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I reckon that and the Cherry Blossom tree. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Favorite Minecraft mob? Oh, okay, that's a good question. I think there's a lot to choose from now, and I mean a lot. There are a lot of Minecraft mobs. I think the axolotls are pretty cool. I'm going through the catalog in my head of every Minecraft mob. I like the drowned. They're a really cool concept. Like the zombies that are like in the ocean and they have tridents. That's fun. What else is there? You can see my brain thinking right now. Of course, the Ender Dragon. That is a fan favorite. That's really fun. What else? What are the Minecraft mobs? Oh, the Warden is pretty cool. I really like that they added a Warden, like another boss mob. That's awesome. I do love the boss mobs. I think that's the thing Minecraft is missing. Like, they've only got 2 bosses. I know. I guess now 3. Would you consider the warden a boss? It's kind of just there. Maybe it's just a tough critter, a real tough cookie. Not really a boss. I don't know. What, does it even drop anything? I don't actually know. Does it drop the thing? Because I know when they added the warden, they added the mace, like the new weapon. Does the warden have something to do with the mace? I don't actually know. For someone who's making a comic about Minecraft, I don't know enough about Minecraft. I'm going to hit the books. I have to study. Boop, boop. Let's just make a couple more of these treetops. Just so I think this part is filling out nicely. This is how I want it to look. We don't have a lot of variation. Let's see if we can get some more variation in like the heights of these trees. Maybe we see a couple more of the logs at the bottom. The logs, I don't think that's what you call it. The trunks. The tree trunks. Like the character from Adventure Time. Oh, I loved Adventure Time. That was so fun. That was probably my second favorite childhood cartoon. My favorite literally has to be Steven Universe. Like there's no other option. That show was so fun. Oh my god, like the amount of like plot reveals in that show, as a kid, I was so invested. I was so incredibly invested. I think I've rewatched it a bunch of times as well. It's so good. It was really cool too, like just the mechanics of it. Like they made it so when someone dies, they like poof into a puff of smoke and turn into a gem. So they could get away with violence in a kids show because usually you can't do violence because of blood and stuff. But there's no blood in Steven Universe. They just poof, so you can kill as many people as you want. Ah, that was fun. Those are the times when you could kill people in children's cartoon shows. I miss those days. Is that the top of a tree, you reckon, or like the bottom of the tree? I think it's like a bottom. We need to keep that shape consistent. That like a real 2 cube shape. Maybe that's too small. Oh no, I don't want them to get too small too quickly, because then the ones in the back will be real small. And that means I have to draw a lot. A lot of them. I don't want to draw too many. I just want to draw enough. Enough that you can tell that there's a lot of trees. Can you guys tell there's a lot of trees here? Because that's what I'm going for. I'm going for there's lots of trees. That's the gist of it. That's the gist of it, I reckon. I say. Cube game. This is the cube game. It's the game of cubes. Frogs. Are you guys like frogs now? That's the new emoji. That's the new emoji of choice. I don't know about the frog emoji. I say the frog emoji, that's like a 6 out of 10. It's okay. There's better emojis, there's better choices. Am I too zoomed out? I think my canvas is real big, so I don't actually know how zoomed out I look for you guys. I think I checked before, is the stream even good quality? I don't know. Like, does it look 1080p? I'm pretty sure, like, my internet's too bad to stream at a good quality. I think it's probably not good. It's probably like 720p. But I mean, it's fine. You guys even notice? You notice that I have bad internet? No. It's fine. No one knows. Oh my god, there's so many trees. See, this is probably why I've been procrastinating this comic, because I don't want to draw all these freaking backgrounds. Every panel needs a background, because like that's how we exist in comics. We need the characters to actually be somewhere. They can't just be in the empty void. That's not how it works. I don't know, should we draw some like bigger trees up here? Like maybe like this one's overlapping a little bit, just a wee bit. Boop boop. I guess like when they get far enough away, they can kind of just be abstract shapes, and like we'll be fine with that. But the close-up ones is where I kind of need to lock in and make them actually like look like something, you know. Let's have another foreground tree, like one like right here. That's like it's definitely like you can tell it's like closer to us. Like, look how fat and juicy that tree is. It's so close. Boom! Wow. And then like we had the leaves as well, like boom boom. Oh, look how leafy and tree-like this is. It's almost like it's a tree. Like a Minecraft tree from the Minecraft movie. Oh my goodness. You know the Minecraft movie was filmed like where I live? Like I live in New Zealand, and I'm pretty sure that's where it was filmed. which is crazy. I probably ran into Jack Black and didn't even notice. That's not true. I don't go outside. I would never. I'm an artist, guys. I don't leave the house. How can I draw when I'm not at my home? That's not how it works. To zoom out, does that look like, can you tell like that's a tree and that it's a tree in the foreground? I think we need to add that one extra line of perspective like that, you know? And then we'll just use the rest of these abstract shapes to kind of just like build off. Like I'm just kind of guessing where I imagined the trees to be when I just did those scribbles for the storyboard. They're not refined. They're not refined enough for me to know. Just guess. Like does that look? That's fine. It's good. Great. I think it's turned out pretty good. I reckon. It looks. I don't like the uniform though. I think some of these trees need to be like different shapes, different sizes, different. It's fine though. It's. Is it okay? What if I just add like a tree like there, just like in the middle of them, just to like fuck up the uniform like nature. I don't want it to look too generic and like oh no, what's the word I'm looking for? Robotic, like stale. I want it to be like a jungle. Like there's trees everywhere. They're not just all in a line. Is that okay? Is that good? You know, the reality is someone is going to look at this panel for 0.3 seconds and then move on to the next panel. So I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure they won't mind. If like one tree is like not correct. I'm still bad at that. I'm bad at not being a perfectionist. So we're going to take our sweet time with this one so it looks good. And then the rest of them, maybe I speed up. Maybe once I'm used to like drawing trees and stuff, I'll get faster. But right now, I just don't have enough experience drawing in this Minecraft style. I've only done one background in the Minecraft style. Or like two, I guess. So I'm just not confident enough to just go fast. So we're just gonna go slow enough so I can figure out what I'm doing. I'm gonna make this tree bigger. I don't know if it matters. I think it's fine. It's fine the way it is. But let's just give it that little extra oomph. To really be a foreground tree. The foreground tree that it deserves to be. Right in the spotlight. Boop, boop. This side is a lot easier. There's a lot less trees here because they're all in the foreground. Perfectionism is my art. Yeah, I feel you. Using a mouse or tablet? I'm using a... What is this? A Huion screen tablet is what I'm using right now. Look, hold on. Look, I can... Ta-da! Look, this is what I'm using. See, right there. Boom. I think that is actually what my tablet looks like from the back. We got it right there. And look, I got Mumu, who rigged my avatar, my freaking VTuber model, to like make this thing actually follow my mouse. So look, when I move my mouse left, the pen goes left. When I move my mouse right, the pen goes right. Isn't that cool? Isn't that a cool little feature? I think that's so fun. It's so fun. Because used to, when I had an old VTuber, like there was no pen, so I'd just be staring at a monitor like that. But now you can actually see me drawing. I think it's fun. Okay. We're gonna do a fucking watch this. I'm not actually holding the pen. The pen is floating. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to break the immersion, but my little nubs down there cannot hold that pen. So I'm just using my psychic powers to hold the pen right now. Because canonically, I have those. That's how I draw. I use my levitation abilities to hold that pen. This tree is too small. Grow, tree. Grow right now. Grow big and strong. Something looks a little wonky about this one up here. What should we do about that? Let's just what we're doing right now, we're just defining the shapes. Because the messy sketch, that's the vibe. That's the vibe that I want. But none of those lines are defined whatsoever. We're just kind of defining these lines, so when I go into line art, I actually know what I'm drawing. I think we're doing a pretty like good job at that so far. But it's still just a little bit to go. Like, that's fun. That's good. And it's a bit too tall. Then we want it to be like on a hill, I guess, so the trees will probably cover up this whole area. At the top here. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe like this bit right here is sky. So, but I'll probably forget that when I draw line art, so we'll just have to hope I remember. And you wouldn't really see the log in this one, I think. Root, the stump, the trunk. I keep forgetting that word. Do you show your art on YouTube? I reckon if you are like confident on camera, like talking to a camera, because I know a lot of artists, they don't like talking to a camera or like recording their own voice. That's like really just the hurdle of YouTube, is actually being confident enough to do that stuff. So if you think you can, then go for it, man. It's cool, it's fun. Like, there are some very easy videos you can do that like won't take too long. Like I think the easiest videos to do is just like, I redesigned this character, or I turned these things into character designs. Like those kind of videos. They're easy to do. I think anyone can get the hang of it if they really want to make a video. Yeah, go for it. In my experience, YouTube is fun. It's cool to make videos. And I am not biased at all because I am a YouTuber. But no, it's cool. I like it. I think some people really like doing YouTube, and I am definitely one of those people. If it's for you, man, go for it. Go for it. Have fun. But it's also stressful sometimes, depending on the video you're making. Like, some of the videos I make now, I put a lot more work into than I would have put into my old videos. They take longer, and they take a lot of, like, drawings to do now. Especially when I, like, animate entire sections. Ooh. I did not used to do that. I don't actually know if these are in the right perspective. They're probably in the right perspective, right? I mean, I'm not using a perspective grid. I don't think a perspective grid would help in this specific circumstance, just because of how many different angles I'm putting them at. How clumped together they are. I mean, I am drawing cubes, so maybe. Possibility, but you know, looks more organic without a perspective grid, I reckon. What are these shapes up here meant to be? Oof, I think it's gonna be hard defining all this. I don't know. Maybe let's just start with like where the tree trunks are. Like obviously that's a tree trunk. We'd probably see a lot of them, probably a lot of bushes as well. Because, like, if we just use this as reference, there's just a bunch of trees and bushes at the bottom. Let's just go tree, 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 tree. There's a tree here. Funnily enough, there's a tree right there. You see? That? Tree. Could you have guessed that? I don't know if you could have known that if I didn't point that out to you guys. Other trees. There's just a couple. Just a couple of trees. Not too many. Not too many. Just a little bit. Far enough into the back, they can just become abstract shapes. We're not there yet. We're not far enough to make them abstract shapes. Also, this character is too big. He will need to be real tiny. Like real baby, right? Stick figure all the way down there. Is he in the middle? Yeah, probably. He'd be so small. I don't even know if we have to draw like any shapes on him. I don't know, how tall is a Minecraft character? They're like 2 blocks tall, I think. And a tree trunk is like 3 blocks tall, so like that's probably the right size, I reckon. I say. I think that's really what we have to worry about the most, is just the size of things. The distance here, so they don't look too big or too small. Just the right size is what we're looking for. You have a dream to have me draw a frog? I can draw a frog right now. It's not gonna be a good frog, but it's gonna be a frog. So what does a frog look like? A frog has beady little eyes, like that, and they got a freaking big old mouth, like that. And I don't know, what do the frog's legs look like? They put their legs in front like that, and then they have like big old legs like this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Frog. Ta-da! And that, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a reference. Is that like what a frog looks like? Probably. I would have pinged the Discord that I was streaming. I did do that. Maybe I do that next time I stream. I ping the Discord. I don't know. How many people actually have the streaming role? I have a like a role in my Discord where you get pinged for streams. Let's see. Where is it? Wait, do I even have it? I do. Okay, there are 1,000 people who have the streaming role. Maybe I should have pinged it. Okay, no, next time I stream, I'll remember. Maybe remind me. Maybe remind me next time I stream. Actually, tell everyone. You guys are here. You guys figured it out. You guys figured out I was streaming. Okay. This is a secret stream. Secret stream. Only you guys know. Only you guys know. The Discord, they don't know. They don't get that. They don't get to have a say. Is that tree too big? I reckon once the trees are like in this point, they're all kind of the same size-ish. Maybe we can have some big boys, some ones who just got juiced up a little bit. They're on those tree steroids. Okay, water. They drank a lot of water. Is that all trees eat? Sunlight, I guess. They got like too much sunlight, man. Too much sunlight in this tree grows. Ooh, too big. He's been overdosing on sunlight, on photosynthesis. It really messes up a tree, you know? If you get a sunlight addiction, there's no coming back from that. Let's get some more bushes here. There's not enough shrubbery. I'm on my botanical escapades. And then the stuff behind the speech bubble, we just don't worry about. That doesn't exist. That's why I think we do the speech bubbles first next time, because we just literally don't need to worry about whatever's behind it, and we just don't need to draw it. It just doesn't. In the comic, it literally doesn't exist. Nothing behind the speech bubbles is real. Actually, I'm pretty sure I see, like, comic artists, they release 2 versions of the comic. They release the pages with and without the speech bubbles, because sometimes the speech bubbles just cover up so much of the art. But, like, I don't know. I don't think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to... If the speech bubble covers up the art doesn't exist. We just don't draw it. To save time. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. How you good at drawing? Man, I don't know. Am I good? I'm pretty good. I draw a lot. That's how I'm good. I draw a lot. Like, a lot. Like, every day for the past, I don't know, 10 years. I don't know how long I've been drawing. I don't know. I've never not been drawing. Like, there's never a period of my life where I don't think I had a pencil in my hand, right? So I've just been drawing a long time. I really think that's, like, the only reason I'm any good at it. But also, I kind of suck sometimes. Like, when I'm streaming, I don't know how to draw. You guys suck all my artistic ability out of me. See, it's being transferred over to you right now. You guys are taking it from me. I need some of it back, okay, for streaming, for drawing. I don't know. You guys can borrow it for a little bit. I'll have you have a little bit of my drawing ability. You just have to give it back, okay? You gotta promise to give it back, okay? Can't have it forever. I need that. I need that to make YouTube videos, so you know. You see, this is the part all the way back here where they're just shapes now. I don't even have to worry about what they look like. Probably, kind of. Maybe someone will notice. I don't know. Maybe I'll get, like, really good at drawing backgrounds because of this Minecraft comic. And I'll have to learn how to draw, like, perspective backgrounds because everything's a cube. And that's that you got. If you're drawing a cube, the cube's got to be in perspective. So maybe I'll get really, really good at drawing perspective without using a perspective grid. I'm built different, man. I don't need no perspective grid. That's for the chumps. Only chumps use perspective grids. I do it from my mind. Projecting that I'm hypnotizing myself to think there's a perspective grid there, but there really isn't. That's how the real artists do it. Yeah, these trees are massive. Do you think it looks fine if, like, some of the trees are absolutely, like, gigantic compared to the rest of them? And I guess we'll see. I think it'll frick up like how the perspective looks. Like if like there's a big tree in the distance. Will it? Maybe. I don't know. We could. I want some variation in the sizes, man, but then I don't want it to mess up the perspective. We're still figuring these things out. I'm still figuring out like the background style of this comic, so we're just gonna go for it, and if it looks bad, we won't do it again. Together we are strong. We are. You guys gotta send me your artistic ability, okay? Give me, yeah. I'm completely brain rotted right now. Send over some of your guys' artistic ability. Let me borrow it for this stream, okay? Like, mail it to me. Let's get this tree to be like that. Boom. Fantastic. Phenomenal. Phenomenal foliage over here. And then maybe just a little bit of shrubbery just to keep everything nice and green. This, I don't know what this is. That's a massive tree. We might need to separate that into lots of little trees. Maybe. Oh, we'll figure something out. Like, let's just keep adding just little bits of trees until we fill out the entire shape. Like that. That's just the vibe, that shape there. That's just the vibe we're going for. It's not actually the tree, because that would be a massive tree. Too massive, in fact. The limit how massive a tree should be, in my opinion. Actually, no, I love big trees. We used to have a giant tree near where I lived, but I think it was like... It was gonna, like, fall down, and that was, like, dangerous, so the government came and cut it up and killed it. Got rid of it, and now we don't have that tree anymore, and that makes me sad. I miss that tree every day. I'm pretty sure where I live in New Zealand, we have technically the biggest tree in the world, or tallest. I think it's tallest. I think it's the Tani Mahuta tree. You can fact check that if I'm completely like wrong. I'm pretty sure we have the tallest tree in the world, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Maybe you'll see it in the Minecraft movie, because the Minecraft movie was filmed here. Maybe we just see a really tall tree. I don't actually know. Wait, isn't the entirety of the Minecraft movie like CGI? That's so weird. Why would they need to film it in New Zealand if it was like just all CGI? Like, I've seen the trailers, all the backgrounds are CGI. Why do they need to film it here? That's so odd. Oh, I hope that movie isn't bad. It's gonna be bad, but I hope it's not bad. I have high hopes for a living. Hey, Skibbity. Well, I just said it then and there. That's all you get. You guys are so brain rotted. The brain rot core. Actually, the entirety of the Minecraft movie is just brain rot at this point. Flint and steel, Ender Pearl. This is a crafting table. It's been memed to hell, and it's not even out. Like, what is what is up with that? Your dad's a tree trimmer, and he just chopped down a massive tree in front of your house that was like 60 years old. Oh my god. Dude, trees, they live so long. I'm pretty sure, isn't like the average age, like length, like living length for a tree like 100 years or some crap? It's probably even longer. I reckon they live for longer. That's crazy. They just don't do anything. How do they live that long? Is that the key to just living forever? Just sitting in one place and not moving? And I could do that. I do that a lot, actually, just sit in one place. Like my whole life, man. You got called a brain rot caveman because you said Baba Booey. Well, I mean, you did that to yourself, didn't you? No brain rot terms, okay? Okay, we have to be better. We have to be stronger. We have to overcome the brain rot. The brain rot. I can't pronounce half the words I'm saying. That's probably because of the brain rot, honestly. Jesus Christ, I'm going ham on this background. I think, here's the play. Once we draw enough of these backgrounds, we could probably just reuse a couple of them. Like, I already have, like, this one. I'm definitely going to reuse this background at some point. So that'll probably like speed up the comic process eventually, but we gotta grind out some backgrounds before we can reuse them, because we have nothing to reuse right now because we haven't drawn enough backgrounds. It's all about the grind. It's all about the grind step mindset. Chicken jockey. Oh my god. I don't know why it's so funny when Jack Platt is one of those stupid Minecraft terms. Why do we find that so humorous? Why is there so much spamming? Welcome to the Skynet Art chat, man. That's just how we communicate. We spam frog emojis and we get along. That's just how it is. There's no real communication in the chat, guys. It's just emojis and sometimes like a couple brain rot terms, and that's about it. And really, do we need any more than that? Maybe. Maybe just a little. Maybe just a little bit more. Would be nice. Like, you know, now and then. Can I get a tree, like, in the back here? He's just hidden. All the way. Like, no one even knows he's there. Boom. And we'll just get some more trunks. All the way back there. Do we have any trees overlapping this one? Maybe. The key to drawing a forest is overlap. We just need everything overlapping each other. That's... I think that... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I just think that's how you draw a forest. I mean, it's looking good so far, right? Like, this looks okay. Pretty defined. These shapes look pretty alright. I think I make sure I remember what all these shapes mean when I go into line art. Because sometimes I forget and I just draw the wrong thing. Do we need a tree here? And then what if this entire thing is like a mountain? This mountain, it's going to need to be cube shaped because, I mean, we're in Minecraft. But let's just say this whole thing is a mountain right here. Like, we got some cubes like this, you know, cubes like Minecraft. Like the Minecraft movie, Flint and Steel. And maybe like there's a little waterfall down here and it goes like... puddle. Actually, you wouldn't see the puddle, it would be behind the trees. Yeah, just a little cliff back there just to add something in the distance. I have it. Look, in the first panel, there's a cliff there, so we're going to need to keep this environment somewhat consistent. So yeah, there's a cliff here. There's like another one over here, I guess. So we'll add something. I mean, in my first drawing, I didn't really do line art for the cliff. I kind of just used the lasso fill tool just to make a bunch of shapes. So it doesn't really matter if the sketch is good over there. God, I need to fix some of these big old shapes. Like, do the trees even go back that far? Might. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is it looking good? Is it looking like a good forest so far? I think it's okay. Actually, let's add some bushes. Never have enough bushes. This is just the easiest thing to fill out the bottom of the tree area. You want to go see the Minecraft movie with your friends? I do too. I think it'll be funny to watch with my friends. Will it be funny? Will it? Maybe it'll just be sad. Sad and lonely. I'm gonna be the #1 hater of the Minecraft movie for real. Is it that serious though, guys? I think... You know what? It's gonna be funny. At the very least, it's gonna be funny. That's all I expect. That's all I need from it. It's gonna be quite humorous. Especially if you're brain rotted. Then it'll be very humorous. I can't wait for him to say Flint and Steel. That'll be my favorite part. I'll get up in the theater and I'll be like, guys, he said the thing. He said Flint and Steel. Ender Pearl. This is a crafting table. Oh, we're so close. We're so close to finishing the trees. I've been trying... Well, we're not, because then I'll have to do line art and coloring. We're close to finishing the sketch. And that's progress. That's all we want, really. It's just a little bit of progress. I think after I finish streaming, I'll probably work on the page a bit more. I might maybe get it done today. Hypothetically speaking, I might get the page done today. I think the best thing I could possibly do for this comic is get like 1 page finished a day. So I might have to work on it more after stream. I'll see. We'll see. I don't actually know how fast I can work off stream. I know when I'm streaming, I draw slowly. So this is all just a big experiment, really. So we'll figure that out. And I'm sure I'll get faster at it the more I do it. But this is kind of like the 3rd page of the comic of chapter 1. I don't have enough experience with it yet. I'm not good enough. Well, it's not that I'm not good enough. I'm not fast enough. That's really what we're looking for in making this. Because, I mean, as you can see, it is 34 pages long, the first chapter. But I want that to be done, and that's going to take a while if we're not fast. So we're going to try and be fast. We're going to try and be speedy. Which I couldn't imagine drawing a comic in like a painterly style. Because you can see, I'm doing it like a cell shading. Like, everything is shaded with this like hard shadows. And that's a style that's like really quick to do. That's why all like animes and animations, they do a cell shading style. It's when you paint something that takes a while. I could not imagine freaking painting a comic. That's what Dairy Panda does. He's been on my channel a couple times. He paints his comics. Oh my god. Even so, he's speedy. I don't even know. That man is built different. I could never paint quickly. Actually, no. When I did my animation, I had to learn how to paint backgrounds really quickly. Because, like, I'll show you guys. In this freaking silly animation I made, I think 98% of the backgrounds were made by me. So there's like 3 backgrounds that I didn't draw in this, but the rest of them, like, all me. Like, that was just me drawing them. So I had to draw a lot of backgrounds. So this background I drew, freaking that background I drew, that background I drew, that background I drew, background. I drew this one. This one actually looks kind of cool. So I had to learn how to draw those things quickly. Like, if you go freaking frame by frame in this, you can see that this is just sketch lines. It is just an image of some freaking bushery from Google, and then just a line, done. That I did not have enough time to like make actual good background, so I'm just tricking you into thinking it's a good background. Like, you can see how rough it is when you actually pause it. But oh my goodness, I think even so, it turned out pretty cool. Like, we have some really cool backgrounds. I think my favorite one, probably this one. I mean, can you even call this a background? It's more like a shot. I just like the composition of this one. This one I was really proud of. And the lighting, it's all black and white, but we've just got the tiniest bit of orange, like, glow in there. I really like that. I was really proud of that. I don't know. I didn't draw this background. This background was drawn by someone else. I, like, did the rough sketch for that. I think that one was drawn by someone else. Right. No, I drew this one. But then this one is drawn by someone else. It's blurred, though, so you can't really see it. And then, yeah, I think I drew that one. It's kind of hard to remember. It was a long time ago. Yeah, these ones. This is what I'm drawing right now. Just straight up basic ass forest background. But yeah, I guess it's odd because now I'm experienced in painting backgrounds, but then for this comic, I'm cell shading backgrounds. So it's a completely whole new. Why have I done this to myself? Why don't I just paint the backgrounds? I could have done that. No, I do really like the style of the cell shaded backgrounds. That's the style I want to go for. So even though I guess like painting is faster, I'm gonna do the cell shading backgrounds. Actually, what should it be? I think painting backgrounds is only faster because you can be really rough and still pretend it's finished, but it would still look rough. So I don't know. Maybe cell shading is faster. I guess it just depends on how you draw it. I see Alpaca's here. Hello, Alpaca. Let me add you as a mod so I can see your messages. Okay, back to drawing trees. Fucking POV. This is the fucking tree stream where we only draw trees for the entire stream because it takes a really long time because there's a lot of them. But hey, we're grinding it out. We're gonna finish these trees. Don't even fret. Don't even worry about it. I mean, if I'd say we're probably like 70% of the way there, maybe even 80%. Like we don't have many trees left. We're in the home run, the home stretch, as they say. I say. So it's really easy to add some of these trunks because there's no tree attached because it's hiding behind something. That's a bit easier. But we still need to fill up a couple more trees. Like right here, there's no tree. There needs to be a tree here. I mean, it's a forest. There should be a tree here. Why isn't there a tree here? Come on, I'll complete this. And then just add the trunk, and that's kind of it. I mean, I guess we could hide it with, like, bush if I really felt like it. I want a couple bushes, just a couple around. I don't know how much what the bush to tree ratio should be like. These bushes aren't cubic. Nothing. I think I'm gonna go for like a half cubic feel. Like I don't want everything to be exactly the way it is in Minecraft, so I'll have some other things like bushes that aren't cubes. But then a lot of it is gonna be cubes. I'm gonna be completely honest. We're still finding the style as we go. That's fine. There's a difference in ease between painted and cel shading background. Yeah, it's a whole different field. It depends on what you want. Like if you want really rough sketches and like painting, you can do it real quickly. But if you want nice, like finished looking things, cel shading, you can do that quickly. Painting, if you want to actually make something like fully rendered, that's when it takes a long time. When you want to fully like have no mistakes in there. That tree trunk looks not correct, but like, does that matter? Maybe just a little bit. Do my eyes move? I can't see if my eyes move. Hold on. I'm looking right and left. Is that tracking? I can't look at my monitor, so tell me if it's tracking. Is that doing anything? I think Moo like rigged a little bit of eye movement. Oh, Sailor is here as well. Hello, Sailor Sketches on YouTube.com. What is that? A YouTube in my chat? Believe this. Do we even see the speech bubbles? I mean, the trees behind the speech bubble? I think we see just the bottom of a couple of them, maybe. That's all we need. Just a little hint that they exist. That we haven't forgotten about them. Yeah, actually looks a bit off, but you know, we live, we love. We live, laugh, we learn. That's not the saying. What is the saying? Live, laugh, love. We live, laugh, love around these parts. Kevwin's here. Oh my fucking god. The gang is all here. Let me mod you, Kevwin. You can ban people as you wish now. I'll give you that power. That would be corrupted by the power now. I say. You gotta ban all the freaks in chat. That's your job. Don't worry, my chat isn't as freaky as Kevwin's chat. We know that. Is that okay? I don't know. I don't know about this log right here. We're gonna make it different. I think once we add shadows, that's really gonna define how these things like fade off into the distance. Right now it looks a bit weird because there's no shadow. Because usually there'd be like a shadow like all around these parts. But we can't really sketch a shadow. So we'll do that later. Everyone's here. Oh yeah, the gang's all here. Everyone's been tuning in. You guys are the mods trying to ban each other? Guys, play nice, play nice. Oh my goodness. Can't leave them alone for 1 second. See, the power's already gone to their head. That's what it means to be a moderator. A Discord moderator. How far? I think I want the trees to kind of curve upward a little bit. So we're gonna... I don't know. Maybe I should draw like the outline of where they like stop. Okay, I don't know, man. I don't know. What like there's a little hill up here, so you can see like a couple trees and some logs maybe. Then you see more trees over here. Looks like that. But we could just see trees the entire way. And it could just be forever trees. It just becomes a green blob. Nah, we don't need that many trees. I mean, it's a forest, but you know, there's a limit. There's a limit to how many trees we need. I don't know. It's hard to tell with all these blurry lines I originally sketched. I have to redefine everything with even more blurry lines. When I did the storyboards, I did them on a very big canvas, but the canvas wasn't big enough. So like, if you see, it's still like really blurry when I zoom into it. Like, look how blurry that is compared to like this nice crisp line. But I mean, it's fine. It's a story. No one's gonna see the storyboard except for, you know, the 100 people watching right now. But no one's gonna see this storyboard. No one's gonna see it. Doesn't matter. This tree is massive. That's fine. This is the one that overdosed on sunlight, so you know, he's the big tough boss. What is gunk? That's what I'm saying. I've seen that word in chat. Who is gunk? You were curious about how I started my friend group of artists. I wanted to do something similar with challenges because it seems fun. I straight up, like 99% of the artists I know, I just like DM'd on Instagram and like, hey, you want to collab? Or hey, you want to join my Discord server? Like I just message people on Instagram. And I don't know, it's really cool being like a content creator because content creators are just so down to just collab with like other content creators and just hang out with other content creators. Like, it's like a whole little community. So it's fun. People are so chill. Okay. Is this where we go into abstract shapes, or do we actually like define what's going on here? I don't know. Do you reckon we'd like see the clouds? Like, is like just all this just sky, or do we need more mountains? I feel like it would look too bad if it just went into sky. Like, maybe we do like the ocean. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to finish this. We could just do forever trees, so there's just trees forever and ever and ever, and there's just nothing but trees. Actually, we could do like plains. Like what I just did there, just sketched out. It's like just grass. This could work. And we just have the littlest bit of sky in the distance. There's like little, like more like hills, I'd say, rather than mountains, or just like grass. That's probably what we're gonna do. I don't know, I feel like it would look like a super flat world if I just went straight into the sky. Tree is real thick over here in the distance, but whatever. Whatevs, man. He can be thick if he wants. He can be chunky little tree. You guys prefer your trees chunky or thin? Aren't there trees in Minecraft that are like 4 blocks thick? I don't know. I don't think they're in oak biomes. Is this even called an oak biome? I don't know what the biome is called. Just a regular biome. What is it? Like, there's a jungle? Is the jungle biome where the thick trees are? I don't actually know if I have any jungle biome parts in my story yet. Maybe I should add like a part where they go to a jungle biome. Is a woodland mansion in a jungle biome? I know where I could add a jungle biome. I know where I could add a jungle biome in the story. I'm thinking up some ideas. Forest biome. It's just called the forest biome. It's so basic. It's such a basic name. I guess it fits. Spruce biome? Is that what they're called? I guess it is. I don't know. I need to like read up on my Minecraft facts, guys. I don't know. How do you guys actually feel about Minecraft? Have you guys played a lot of Minecraft? I had a Minecraft SMP. So I'd say I'm a fan of Minecraft. I always like it. I don't know if I could play Minecraft alone. I prefer playing with people, with my friends, with my brothers in arms, my brethren. I feel like it's a whole different experience playing Minecraft alone. Like, it's a whole different game, actually. Oh my god, I remember back in high school, me and my friends had this Minecraft server, and there was one freaking kid on it that was so good at PvP. It was actually unfair. We jumped him. I'm gonna be completely honest. We jumped in. It was a 3-on-1. We wanted to kill him, and he beat us. He did some bullcrap with like potions of like poison or something, and he beat 3 people like fighting him at once. That's the energy I want to capture in this comic. That fucking badass Minecraft PvP energy. Oh my! It was still like I don't even know how he did it. How can you take? How can you? We all had like fully equipped like armor and stuff too. Like it wasn't like an unfair fight. Like we should have won, but I don't even know, man. I guess you can just get really good at Minecraft PvP. I guess there are so many options. There are like so many items now that you can use in combat, like ender pearls, freaking potions, fishing. You can use fishing rods in combat. Isn't that crazy? That is Minecraft is so weird, man. And that's why I love it. That's why I'm making a comic about it. This tree is so wide. I don't know. I think I'm actually dog crap at Minecraft PvP, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe that's what I gotta do. I gotta train my Minecraft PvP as inspiration for this comic. Oh, this is one beefed up tree back here. Do we even need it to be that big? I don't think we do. We can make them a little bit smaller. Do we have bushes back here? Maybe, maybe. I just want it to look like it's not a flat world. Like the trees go up because they're on a hill and stuff. That's kind of that's what I kind of want. No, no, you see a tree up here. Boom, tree. Yeah, those lines. I'm not gonna remember what they are when I do the line art. Chicken jockey. We need a stream devoted to playing Minecraft. I used to do Minecraft streams. I did like 2 Minecraft streams. Maybe we do some more Minecraft streams in the future. Maybe that's just all my channel is gonna be. I do Minecraft comic and then Minecraft gameplay, and that's it. I mean, the Minecraft movie is coming out. It's on theme. We gotta lock in for the Minecraft trend. Do you think the Minecraft movie is gonna like make Minecraft big again? Because like there's always like trends where people just all hop on Minecraft again. I feel like when the Minecraft movie comes out, we're all gonna hop on Minecraft again. I mean, we have to, right? Like that's the word, the way it has to be. You used to be a Minecraft YouTuber. I'm so sorry. I hope you weren't cancelled. A lot of them seem to be. That seems to be what happens when you're a Minecraft YouTuber. I'm so glad you guys can't see the devious expressions I do when I draw. I don't know why, but when I focus, I have to stick my tongue out. You guys didn't hear that from me, though. Just a freaking habit, a bad habit. A bad habit I need to break. I can't be freaky like that. And call me Freakniks for nothing. Get rid of that blurry line. Get that blurry line out of here. Let's have some more mountainy bits up here. Maybe some trees in the far distance. Like, look at that little tree over there. I better reuse this background because I'm spending a long time on it. Like, I think I'm obligated to at this point. It's a little flat here. I think maybe the tree should curve upwards. So let's just make just the tiniest bit curvature, I reckon. I don't know, just for a bit of composition, I guess. I think I know a thing or two about composition, and that kind of helps when doing backgrounds. Last thing I want is just for the background to look flat and boring and uniform. I want it to look crazy. and lively and expressive. Look at this big ass open field he's in. His ass is getting jumped. On God. Oh, what do I do with this stuff back here? It's kind of still just an abstract shape. I reckon we go with the idea of like it just turns into hills, and maybe there's still trees on it, like plains. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just guessing. If you think I know what I'm doing, you are wrong. Like, I'm figuring this out as I go. Like, say hypothetically that was like grass, and then maybe like all the way back. Oh, this music's fucking jamming up. What's happening? It's like trees all the way back here. Maybe trees. I feel like we do that with like just a lasso fill tool in the end. This is an abstract shape. And then do we do clouds? Maybe? The clouds are easy enough because they're just like simple shapes like that. And by simple shapes, I mean just cubes. Because, you know, Minecraft. Which is fun. I always found clouds actually kind of hard to draw. I don't know why. I think they're meant to be easy because they're just like abstract shapes, but I could never get a good looking cloud. We really don't need many. Like, maybe just like one more over here. That's like it. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Cloud mentioned? Like Cloud Ditto, the YouTuber? What? You gotta see this concentrated face? No, you don't. My face is totally normal when I draw, guys. I'm totally cool and chill. And not weird at all when I draw. I'm waiting a jam right now. This feels like Pokemon music. You'd think I'd know because I'm the one playing it, but I actually don't. I actually don't know what music I'm listening to right now. We are listening to, I mean. And that is a lot of shapes. A lot of shapes that I don't really know what they mean, but... Oh, line up for this is going to be so fun. That was sarcasm, it's not. I don't know, maybe I power through it, who knows. And then, I think there's meant to be a snowy mountain, but, you know. Just put a little bit of snow up there. That's gonna be way in the distance, right? Holy shit. I'm gonna have gone too hard on the background. Do we need a background that's, like, detailed in the first frame of the comic? Oh, God. Whatever, it's cool, we're chilling. I'm sure people are gonna look at this and are like, yeah, it's too detailed. I don't think we need a background that detailed for one panel. Whatever. No. Okay, you see what it is? It's an establishing shot. This is what we do in comics. We make a really detailed establishing shot, and then the rest of the backgrounds are just non-existent. That's how they do it. That's how they get you. Like, look at this background. This background is so simple, like, in comparison. And this one, what we do is we're going to reuse. We're going to reuse, like, maybe a little bit of this shot, and then just splice it up a bit. Maybe. I feel like I need just a flat PNG of just the flat perspective of the trees that I can use whenever there's a flat perspective. Because this is probably going to be a lot, right? I don't know. Maybe I'll make that eventually. I'm still figuring out how to make comics like fast. But for now, I think we just take our time. And then when I'm off stream, that's when I'll lock in. Actually, like speed through it. Alright, there we go. You reckon this background is, like, finished? I mean, I think it is, right? Let's flip the canvas. Oh, I like it. I think it looks cool. I kind of like the Minecraft look because it just adds more perspective. Like everything looks like it's so much more in perspective. Yeah. Okay. How long do you think we've been streaming for? I reckon we've been going for like 2 hours. Let me check. Let me reload my live stream. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, is my internet dying? I have to watch an own ad on my own live stream. This is bollocks. This is actually absolute bollocks. Oh wait, it doesn't say? Guys, how long have we been streaming for? I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some quick math. It is 1 p.m. 1:20 p.m. my time. I don't know what time. It's probably everyone. You guys are probably Americans because you're French, so it's probably like really late for you. Guys, I think we might end stream now. We've been streaming for a good 2 hours, maybe. Yeah. Wait, no, 3 hours. Have we been streaming for 3 hours? 3 hours. Jesus. Okay, yeah. That's a good. I think that's a good length for a stream. We're gonna end the stream here, and then hopefully by tomorrow, if I stream again tomorrow, this page will be done, and I'll show you guys tomorrow when it's done, and then we can start on a different page. But yeah, I'm gonna lock in and actually do this off stream so I can like be fast. I think we did some. We got a little bit of work done on the stream today, so that's good. That's good. Usually when I stream, I don't do nothing. I don't draw nothing. We did good. We did a fun little background. We got one of the character sprites done. I'll still have to add shoutouts to them, but that won't take long. Okay. Tune in tomorrow if you want to see the finished page. Hopefully it'll be finished. I'll lock in. Trust. I'll lock in. Okay. We're going to end the stream. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye.